Hello everyone and welcome to Prestige Encounters. I am the Dungeon Master Salkos and this is our actual play Dungeons & Dragons campaign brought to you by Prestige Gaming Community. The champions Cataran have found their way to Morndale, the Solstice City, and they got their butts kicked by some Summer Eladrin. But before we get into that, we have a few announcements to get through. First and foremost, a lot of the RPG music you'll be hearing this evening is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music and production group, the music production group responsible for the official Dungeons & Dragons soundtrack, if you did not know that already. They make goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you can hear on YouTube, where you can watch their music videos, Spotify, and even ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now. So we use that music especially for encounters. It's great. I absolutely love their production value and everything that they do, and it's not just because they are fellow Ohioans, but you know, Ohio's the best state. I don't care what anybody says.
Ohio's a state.
Anyway, so once again,
of misery.
Once again, thank you so much, Midnight Syndicate, for all that you do. You go to midnightsyndicate.com for more information, or use !syndicate in our chat right now to get a direct link. Sarah, you have a coffee announcement.
I do have a coffee announcement. I won't lie to you. Ohio isn't the best state. That's the truth. And you know what else is the truth? That if you drink Found Familiar coffee, you are amazing, and if you don't, you're a bitch. But if you're a bitch and you drink it, you have taste.
Oh, good.
You're a bitch with taste. Why am I saying this to you right now? Because, fun fact, with the code word Prestige, you can get 10% off your whole order. Off beans, off a grounded roast already. And it's so good that, honestly, at this point, just write your name down if you're not going to get it, and I can personally come to your house and just shove beans down your throat. Not even coffee beans, just pinto, black-eyed. What are some more beans? I only know two.
Just anything Goya
Navy
brand,
beans,
I guess.
kidney beans.
Goya, just
right.
Goya.
Yeah, but yeah, code word Prestige 10% off, you know, at checkout. Do it. If you're getting coffee, might as well get, you know, get a discount on it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm scared. Ellis, we have.
Why should you be scared? You have it, right? It's in your kitchen, right?
You actually can't. Oh, this is from chat, but they said, but eating raw coffee beans sounds tempting. There actually are coffee coated espresso beans, chocolate
chocolate, yeah, chocolate espresso
it's
beans.
so good.
So good.
Get them. Try them if you haven't already, or make them from the Found Familiar coffee. It's great.
Also,
Ellis,
side note. Ohio, the only thing good about that state is the fact that Wendy's originated from it.
I did not know that, actually. That's really interesting.
Found in 1969.
Okay, they're not sponsoring us, so moving on. Oh, Ellis, merch announcement.
So we do have new merch. It sounds like 2 classes. It's going to be the Blood Hunters, and remind me again, Kelvin, how to say it.
Artificer.
The Artificer. That one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those 2 are now out.
They will be. They will be. They're not out yet.
They will be. When are they coming out?
We are working on them right now. A lot of people have asked for them, especially one of our own cast members. So we're working on it. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. So pretty soon.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. Ember, you have a Minecraft announcement for us.
I do have a Minecraft announcement for you. So we are going to be launching our Minecraft server very soon. And we've got a special, well, first off, our Minecraft server is going to be 1.17, you know, newest update. It's lots of fun. I've been playing on it. Our server is grief protected, so anything that you want, you can claim, and people can't mess with your stuff. And during the week that we launch our server, we'll make an announcement on here, and if you're watching, you'll be able to pick up a code which will give you a free little starter pack when you join the server.
Awesome. And
oh, sorry, I was just going to mention server is mc.pgc.gg.
yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Tyler. And Mr. Jack of the Midnight Variety, what do you got for us today?
Oh my god. Hey Twitch. Hey streamers. Hey, good to see you. I'm so glad we could spend this evening together. If you like what you see, by all means, come check us out on YouTube. We do have a YouTube channel as well. It's just Prestige Encounters. That's right? That's how they find us. Prestige Encounters. Just type it in like on your keyboard, and there we are. We're growing this thing. We love that we've just started this this YouTube account. When I say just started, it's been several weeks, so you can catch up on way back as episode 47. We're at session 67 now, so there's quite a lot to catch up
68 is today.
68 today, yeah. So there's a lot of context. So if you ever want to catch up on what's going on, who we are, that kind of thing, by all means, check us out on YouTube, and definitely hit that subscribe button because these things will just keep coming out. We also have speed painting stuff, all that kind of thing. It's really cool. And also, if you're like me and you want to listen to stuff through the day, you can check us out as a podcast because we are also a podcast. Hi, podcasters, you're listening to us now. So by all means, just look for Prestige Encounters and wherever it is you get your content, and there we shall be.
Awesome.
Hey, podcasters, look at this. Oh wait, you can't.
Oh wait, you can't. You're lucky. Lucky you. You're so lucky.
Anyway, one last announcement. In 2 weeks, we will not be doing a session due to I will be moving. So no session on the 28th of July. And then after that, we will resume as planned. So I don't think there's anything else to announce. So, is it important?
It is very important.
You're a family member.
No, it's about me. My birthday's on Saturday.
Oh.
Happy early birthday!
Happy early birthday, Sarah.
Going out on Saturday, so I'll go out for you.
Yes.
All right. Well, with that out of the way, go ahead, grab some snacks, grab a drink as we welcome you to our table as we begin session 68 of Prestige Encounters. And welcome back, everyone. So, where we last left off, the champions of Cataran have found their way to Amorindale, the Solstice City. Here they went to the less desirable part of the city called Darkleaf. It was in this section of the city that they found themselves in a tavern, played some gambling games with some dice, gambling away their very essence, whether it is a lock of hair, a memory, some things along those lines. Some winning, some losing. You all met Zeldromeda and her brother Melistrol of the First Fallen Star, Fey royalty from the Astral Court. You met Cleo, the centaur owner of the tavern, and finally, you met back up with Kelwin and Zark. You did cause some mischief before the night ended, but the next day, you met with the Summer Queen, Leona Rose Blossom. The queen expressed her mourning for her son Morelius and blamed the champions for his loss. She took the sword as an offering, but said that if you gave her sister Renestre her love and provided some entertainment for that day, you would be given back the Sunblade and be given permission to go through the Autumn Gate into the Winterlands. It was at this point that 8 of her elite warriors, the Summer Eladrin warriors, came out and a battle commenced with all of the nobles of the Fae court watching from a balcony above, Zeldromeda and Melistral as well. After dispatching about half of them, the queen ended the fight, declaring that you now have her permission to leave the city, go into the Autumn Gate, and enter the Winterlands of the Unseelie Court. She tossed the Sunblade back. Zark is the one who currently has it in his possession. And as you all stand within the court of Lana Roseblossom, gaining to level 11, and also receiving her healing, her mass cure wounds. Champions, what would you like to do?
I'm curious how many hit points we got because I'm at 7 right now.
So I believe you all got like 17 hit points back.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
It was a chunk.
Let's inflate those numbers.
It was 35 hit points back. Because it's 78.
Are we kind of standing in the middle of the room, still being
Yes.
considered by the Summer Queen, or is the
Well,
court
you
being
all are in
adjourned
the
now?
court. She did heal her
Yeah.
warriors back.
What about the dude
All
that
the
got
nobles are sitting up in the
knocked
balcony
off
just like
the
looking
edge?
down at you. They're all like, sipping their drinks and just chatting amongst themselves, kind of losing interest in what's happened so far. And you're just standing there, so.
Much obliged, Your Majesty. I trust we provided sufficient entertainment. Before we proceed on our merry way, have you any favors to do for us to deliver to your sister, or shall we simply give her your best wishes?
Just send her my love.
I see Midnight Jack, and I'm like, this dude doing too much. All I do is bow. Like, at a stage show, hold hands, everybody, 1, 2, 3.
Until next time, then.
You will need this to pass through the Autumn Gate, and she does from a tree behind her. She picks off a single like pure green leaf, and then she kind of like holds out her hand, like blows on it very very gently, like a breeze, like she's blowing you a kiss. And as it floats and swirls in the breeze towards you, it does turn this vibrant orange color and like lands in the palm of your hand. And you look at it and you recognize it to be a maple leaf.
Pretty.
Don't lose it,
Nice leaf.
for it is your only ticket through the gate, and once you cash it, that is all.
Wait. But if we go through the gate and we cash it, are we not going to be able to come back?
She goes back and she goes, I gave you permission to leave the city, not re-enter.
Oh, well, okay, well. Love you.
That's all we needed. All right. Well, if they're indicating for us to go somewhere, I'd like to go in that direction.
I'll follow. With a pep in my step, because I was basically the only one alive.
Is Clover still alive?
Clover is still alive. She had
Okay.
one more fail to go, but she got healed, and they're back up, and they are. Clover said something. Goes, what happened? You do notice as they sit up there, the black from their eyes kind of recedes back into the corners. Their towards their ears, but just now their eyes are perfectly fine again.
That's quite the voice you've got there, Clover.
Yeah, knocked out half the party. It's only thanks to Sarah here that we're still alive, I suppose.
I am Sarah.
Sorry, sometimes anxiety just gets to me.
Yeah, well, careful with that anxiety.
It's okay. Sometimes.
Yeah, that.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I guess more for the party. Do we want to travel on our way there and rest there, like on the way? Or do you want to rest here first and then go?
Mm,
I feel like it makes sense to rest before we leave now.
That would
We
make
should-
sense.
Yeah.
You can do a
Yeah.
short rest, but you can't do a long rest because you only can get a long rest once per 24 hours.
Which is exactly what I was going to say, is that we could still use a little bit of our energy, make a little bit of headway. Because,
Mhm.
I mean, what time is it right now?
We could stay another day if we wanted to, unless we're. I mean, we are in a bit of a hurry.
Well-
I suppose.
Where
are we allowed to? I guess.
She didn't seem to say
No.
otherwise. She let us
Check what
leave.
it is
She didn't
at
say
12
when.
p.m.
But if we wanted to stay the night, I'm sure. I don't know. I feel like the laws here probably wouldn't force us out.
we definitely could. I just think that I don't know, it might be a little more advantageous to move, especially because
We may want to hurry along. Yeah,
Well,
now
not
that we've got a way out.
Yeah.
Let's go get a drink or something, or just maybe walk around the city for a bit. Just say goodbye to it before we go.
I'm down for that. I think that's
Not
fine.
that attached to the city, but sure.
If we do want to leave, we have to leave before sundown.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, 'cause they
Hmm.
closed the gate.
It's still
don't they?
morning.
How
though.
soon is that?
It's...
We still have like the whole day.
Oh yeah. Great.
No need to cut it close though. We can leave.
Yeah. Let's.
We can do
resupply
some stuff and still leave.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe there'll be places where we can buy some potions.
Probably be good.
Yeah. Trade some eyelashes for potions or whatever it is they take.
Hmm.
Lead the way.
Hopefully you don't run out of eyelashes. You need those, you know.
I'll make more. Don't worry about it.
They don't go
Oh.
back.
Yeah.
It,
So yeah, we'd like to do that. Is there a way out of the palace that we can see that could lead us potentially back into the city for us to just scour for
So
a
you
place to
do
stock
know
up?
that
The front gate.
the room before this is kind of like the holding room for the court. To get out of High Blossom, it's rather straightforward. You kind of have to go back the way you came, which the doors have open behind you, and everybody's like kind of like standing there watching you guys deliberate as you're
Cool.
just waiting for the next person to go.
Okay. As we're walking out, who has the love right now? Is that you, Jack? You were given
I-
the love.
I guess
The
I call it.
leaf?
Yeah,
The
the
leaf.
leaf. I've got the leaf.
I thought it was love. Yeah, the leaf. I can hold that if we need it in the bag of holding because I do have that. If you don't want to lose it.
That sounds great. That sounds like a secure way to carry that. A very important token. Here you go, and I'll hand it over. You sure it's safe in that thing?
I will.
Okay.
As
Any
the
chance we could
gates-
get lost in there?
As the gates close behind you, you do hear Leona say, so, Zeldromeda, tell me about this beast that's been terrorizing your court. Zelryan, you said. And the gates close.
What? Whoa, time out. Who?
Wait, hold on. Hey, what?
Did I hear that?
Yeah, you specifically, Sarah.
What was the monster's name again? For the beast?
Zelryan.
I know him.
Personally?
I think we met her.
Zoran, yeah, that sounds familiar.
It sounds
God,
so
fuck.
familiar. I need to
Why do
remember.
why we have too many threats already? You just piling onto the threats. This
No,
is out of
Ryan
character, by
was
the way.
that dragon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Ryan
I had it
is
right.
You guys
threat
fought a dragon?
to.
We did, or they did.
Oh, why are y'all talking about dragons? What's going on? I don't remember talking
What kind
about
of dragon?
dragons.
Oh,
It was a red dragon. Remember, Sarah?
she just came up with it. It was a not secretary. What?
Oh, okay.
That's a
Interesting.
red dragon? That's amazing. How
All
big
right,
was
now
it?
I'm gonna.
We should talk about this over drinks for sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Are we not?
That
Did we
sounds
not magically teleport into a bar already? What's in my
No, we're
hand?
not really teleporting.
No, we're walking.
I'm like
Yeah, we're-
hallucinating, like a drink in my hand. There's nothing there.
So
DM would like to use this time series stock if we can, yeah.
okay,
That's
so
what we're looking
as
around
you're
for.
going through away from High Blossom, you do go through a market-like area. There is a kind of spider-like looking humanoid with 4 arms, kind of holding out their like freshly woven silks, and like you look at it, it has like gemstones, and the craftsmanship is absolutely astonishing. Just,
You know, I'm a sucker for silks.
as they kind of like wave the fabric, it shimmers and catches light and looks like the figures are moving.
Whoa.
Another one is it's a older looking woman, bent nose, looks like it's been broken a few times, stringy hair, fresh potions for the weary adventurer. There's also a burly looking centaur at a forge as well. They have a variety of works hanging up around their shop. It's kind of like open concept. They do have a a chimera that's kind of chained down, and its like head is two of its heads are completely cut off, leaving only the dragon ones. And it's like hanging down, and like he does, it is blowing like occasional fire into the forge, working that as well. So what would you like to do?
That's cool.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that's resourceful. I wonder how the Chimera thinks about that. Okay.
Probably not
Well,
ideal.
so there's a couple of options. We might want to start with the old woman with the. Looks like she might be selling some healing potions or something. Do I get a witchy vibe off of the old woman, or do I get a like?
Make an
Do I
insight
get a?
check.
I'm going to put you to sleep and put you in my cauldron. Okay.
I just walked to the person with silks.
23.
Right. So they seem straightforward. They do have brewed concoctions in a variety of bottles. They have a large cauldron behind them, kind of bubbling with this silvery purple liquid that's like letting out this like bluish smoke. And then, sorry, I'll get to you in just a moment with the silk trader. Oh, hello. Don't tell me, Jack. How can I be of assistance?
Uncanny. And I didn't get your name.
Wouldn't you like to have it?
Only if you're offering it. I'm interested in potions that might keep us all alive. We're adventurers. We're shortly off to head off to some adventure. I could certainly do with something that could knit some wounds if you have anything that could heal.
I definitely do. I do have some freshly brewed potions of the healing variety. You may find some interest in these. And she kind of gets a box and she picks it up and she sets it down, and she opens it, and every vial is suspended in a suspension system in this box. So like as it shakes, it doesn't move the interior. She goes, "Oh, not this one. That would be the nitroglycerin I brewed. However, I do have this." And she gets another box, and this one is much more compact vials, variety of shades of red and purple. She goes, "Of course, the further their ability, the higher the price."
Of course. And what kind of prices will we be talking about?
She brings out a smaller bottle, basic looking. She goes, for this, a new meal. Perhaps you have some mortal cuisine for me.
A new meal. Let me think about that. And I'll dig around in my bag, and I'm gonna look around, and I'm gonna bring out a bit of jerky and a bit of cheese and a grape.
So about 1 day's worth of rations for you?
You asking for 1 day's worth of rations? Sure, I will bargain away 1 day's worth of rations.
All right, so she provides you with 3 potions of healing.
3 potions of just healing?
Healing,
Cool.
yep.
Okay.
Now she brings
That's
out
insane.
another. Well, also you sacrificed one of your 10 rations. So, I mean, here it's it's worth a little bit more to you guys. The next one she brings out is a very ornate bottle, large, and she goes, this one I will trade for your firstborn child.
Shit.
You won't find anything of this quality
What
anywhere
if-
else within the city.
What if we never
What if-
have children?
What is it?
What does the potion do? Give you 3 inches?
This one is a potion.
On
It is a potion of healing, but it is the highest quality potion of healing. This is a potion of supreme healing, which I believe is 20d4 plus 40.
wow.
That's impressive.
So
Who's not gonna have kids?
oh, sorry,
just
it's
pick
10. It's 10d4 plus 20. So the supreme healing. So yeah.
But yet again, it also could be a trick, like, for example, like someone you view as your child, even though they're not your child.
Well, I can't get pregnant, so
It doesn't have to be. You don't have to birth the child.
I know. He says that anyway.
Where's the fine print on this? I'd like to see where it says you
Yeah,
don't
I'd
have to
like
birth the
to-
child.
Because I think I have a pretty straightforward life path. And that's just not really a part of it. But I do have, little G. I don't want him to get taken again.
If the cost is too high, I have other options. She brings out another bottle. She goes, for one of these, and she brings out a seed. She goes, you must plant this in your garden when you return home.
What would happen?
That's not part of the deal.
I like those
That's-
chances.
That's we'd be buying you to command us to plant a seed.
Some kind of magic bean
This seed
that
in
we
your
don't know what it
garden
does.
when you return home. For one of these.
Mhm.
You look at it and it is a potion of greater healing,
Oh.
which is
Mm.
44
Wait,
plus 4.
that's the price. Is we have to plant this?
This seed. It is a what are the trees with the spinny seeds? Oak seeds?
Oh.
I thought that was maple.
Oh,
A
that's
maple?
an acorn. That's
Yeah,
a
I
maple.
think
Yeah,
it's
it's a maple
maple.
seed. Yeah, I don't know my trees, guys. I'm like oaks have acorns. Never mind. But yeah, it's a maple seed. It's one of those helicopter ones.
Okay,
Actually,
that's
let me
a
go-
peculiar. Well, I mean, I could plant something at my dad's house, I guess.
Hmm.
I don't.
I'm just curious what it does. What if we unleash world devastation?
What if we end world hunger?
You almost sound excited.
No, I'm just saying. that would
Does
be
she
very
seem?
unfortunate.
Does she seem like a malicious person or more mischievous, maybe?
Make an insight check.
Gotten clocked in the nose a
Okay.
couple times. I bet she is.
Got a 7.
She just really wants this seed planted, man. You
Oh.
can't know any additional.
Yeah,
things behind
she
it.
seems fine to me.
Does my roll of 23 inside kill me anything?
No,
Seems like
because I was
we're-
like, this is
no.
like, you know what?
That was a little while ago. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Hmm?
I came here
It's
to
probably fine if we planted it, but
probably. And the price?
the price is planting the seed. She'll give us this potion, this healing potion, if we go home and plant this seed.
What? Is it like a time-based thing? Like we have to plant the seed and then we can use the potion, Miss?
I wish I was there.
You get the potion, you plant the seed upon returning home in your
Okay.
garden.
I think that sounds easy enough, you guys.
Is there any kind of special care for this plant?
Anything
Or just-
past
I'll
the
accept.
planting is not up to you.
All right.
Oh.
Well,
If I don't have to worry about taking care of it after.
Do we have a
Okay.
duo? And she
Uh,
reaches out her bony hand, kind of shaking.
yeah.
Her fingers are kind of like knotted and gnarled from arthritis.
I mean, do you have more than one? Can multiple of us do this?
Would you like to plant multiple?
Seems
I
fine to
think we-
me.
She brings out another bottle and another seed.
Oh,
This seed is instead a like one of those cotton looking ones that are floating in the wind in the spring.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I'll shake her hand and take a seed and a potion.
Okay.
You said this is a greater healing?
Yep.
Okay.
And perhaps something to help you fight off the cold would be useful for your future adventure. I do know things.
We could
Oh,
just
that
hug
might be
Ember.
useful. Well,
Would,
Jinx brings up a good point. I'm going to get some cold weather clothes.
What would one of those cost?
One of what?
Something to fight off the cold?
Perhaps I have something that may be of use. Oh, I do. She turns around. She gets another bottle, and this one kind of has like a it looks like a small spark that's kind of like darting around the bottle and like making clinking sounds as it runs into the sides. The bottle kind of shakes a little bit. Perhaps this one will keep you warm.
For what price?
Excuse me.
Price. For you, Lord Copperstone, perhaps just your friendship.
Between me and you? Just a friendship?
Always could use more friends.
That's... You know, I'm a little skeptical about this.
Just like they were skeptical about the seeds.
Yeah?
I'll be your friend if he doesn't take it.
Can I just insight that really quick?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Alright.
While he's doing that, sorry, you kind of walk over and this person has 4 eyes, 2 like a normal person, and another one on each temple. They do have fangs going down and up like the mouth of a spider. They are some sort of arachnid humanoid.
Immediately coming up, since I know I'm tempted to buy these and see this person, I am intrigued by the person and would like to compliment them on just on their appearance. I've never seen someone like them.
Congratulations on being a spider person.
So, what do you sell here at your fine? What do you call this?
By the fine clothes, of course.
Of
Weaved
course,
by
fine
yours
clothes.
truly. He takes his two right arms and puts them across his chest. A similar gesture that you've seen across the Summerlands, and like bows. He does have a white hair on top of his head that kind of goes down like kind of like an 80s rock band kind of hair. Like it's like long and curly and then goes down his back.
Nice.
And the rest of his hair is just like covered in this black fur. Would you care to peruse my wares?
I certainly would.
So they're showing you tapestries of, you know, various events like warriors fighting, dragons fighting giants. They show you this very nice looking silk robe that looks like a kaleidoscope of blues, silvers, and golds. It's like a very thin, like clings to your body in a way, silk robe that's like for after you wash up for the night.
Do they have anything for like meeting someone important?
You want some fine clothes?
I want to impress.
Always see him. Yes, and they, without even like turning their gaze away from you, their arm just reaches back and grabs something off of the rack behind them, and they bring it around. It's this very nice looking formal set of clothes that is in the style of the Fae. It has the symbols and symbology of nature and warmth woven into this nice fabric with other elements as well. It's a tunic with a belt, and also like leaves go down from the right shoulder down across the chest, kind of like perfectly woven in. There's a sun on the left shoulder that's kind of like as like the fabric moves, like the golden threads that are specifically like woven in look like they're shining on the land that is woven into this. Very nice. This light, you'll stay cold, but it is also sturdy. See, and he like pulls it really hard and the fabric does not like tear.
I'll stay cold.
Stay. You are in the Summerlands. It is breezy.
That is very true. And I would like something like this. Oh, decisions. Well, surely you are a businessman. I'm a businessman. What's your price?
He's like eyeing you up and down, like gauging all that you are and all that you have. Perhaps something of magic value would be useful to me.
Of magic value? How about this? And I show him a potion of fire. That's magic, no? You don't breathe fire every day.
No, I do not. Feel.
What?
And he'll offer you the robe.
So, deal.
And
For the potion of fire breath?
Yep.
Alright, bet.
Shada, back to you. And what did you roll for your insight?
I rolled a 21.
So there's clearly something else going on in her mind. What the exact nature of her request for being your friend is, you can't tell. You can't tell the future, but you know, there's of course something there. But essentially what she's offering you is a potion of cold resistance.
All right, yeah, I'll make the deal.
Oh, there you have it, friend.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you sell any like magical ingredients instead of just potions?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Okay, well I have a list, and then Ella's gonna, pull a list out and unfold it, and she's gonna read it off.
She kind of
I
tilts
need
her head back and like takes in. She starts like smelling. She goes, "What's that? I
What?
smell death in your bag." She looks at me. There's a pure white antler kind of like poking a little bit out of your satchel. She goes, "That, I want that.
I didn't even tell you what I need yet.
I want that. What do you need, girl?"
Okay. I need a lot actually. And now that you are on the same page, I need clay. I need pickled octopus tentacle. I need as much graveyard dirt as you have available. Lots of eyes of newts. I don't know if you guys have newts here. Do you know what that is?
There are newt people. I can acquire some.
Okay. And then, if you do have it, maybe some decorated skulls, but that's an oddity. I never find that.
I can supply all you wish in 3 days' time. No skulls, though.
Oh. Okay. Could we replace the skull then? I need something that I've had a lot of trouble finding. Never mind. Yeah. I mean, the skull is really the biggest thing. I mean, if you could find the skull. No skull at all? That's not a... With like a decoration, like a crown, like gilded? Because I don't have any use for this antler other than being here right now with you, or the next area I go to.
But it's not so valuable to you then. You can trade without the skull.
Well, it seems very valuable to you. I do need the skull though, and the skull is very valuable to me. So if this is valuable to you, this I have the antlers, and I need the skull.
I cannot provide the skull.
Do you guys need anything?
No.
I need
Some skulls.
50. I need 50 gold worth of incense.
Can we get the incense too?
Deal.
What?
That was really quick. Should we have asked for more?
Probably.
All right.
I'm not there right now.
She kind of like throws you a bag and you open up and it's just dirt. She also provides you with everything else that you ask except for the skull. Hands Ember a wrapped it's wrapped in birch bark, but it's incense.
And
She
I'm
goes,
gonna
"Now
hand.
go away. Go."
Elith, I'm a little confused what you need a skull for, but I'm sure we could gild one if we can find one. I
I
mean,
have one gilded.
Shada.
We need to go back home in town because I have one being worked on, and I just need it for my spells. And once I do that, I think you guys are going to be really impressed because I've actually been working on this for a little bit now, and all I need is the skull. So I'm very excited to show you guys.
Well, if we find one here, I'm sure between Shada and the professor and I, we could make one.
That's a good point too. We can find a skull anywhere.
The
Does it need
the shopkeeper does wrap your new tunic in a very nice little package. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. I shoot him some finger guns and then walk away.
I need.
To the group, I'm like,
Oh.
what's happening?
The old woman took the antlers, right?
Yep. She took the
wonder what-
whole stag head.
Okay, I wonder what that
Oh.
meant for her. Because that was kind of cool. That was kind of a neat find.
Maybe it was her version of a skull. For her stuff, like she
She said-
needed a skull, but she's like, I can't get skulls.
Maybe. Oh, I
So
should
you got scammed.
Man, well, I would rather just have. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh wait,
More.
this is where I walk up. What's
Yeah.
up, guys?
Hey.
You find anything? That
Oh,
clothing
you
store
know.
over there?
Just this, and I show them my wrap thing, and they don't know what it is because it's wrapped. But I like keep it up. Like I'll show you guys later. It's a surprise.
Okay. Do they sell any armor, cloaks, anything like that?
Well, I did get this nice. Wait. Oh, you try to get it out of me. You'd have to go see for yourself. But yeah, everything there's like, ooh, very divine, very fine, handmade too.
I need.
And personally, looking at you guys,
Okay.
y'all could use a wardrobe upgrade.
Do you think there's anything?
We could
I would
use.
What did he say, Ella?
What could we use?
A
We could
wardrobe
use cold
upgrade.
weather clothes. We could use cold weather clothes, cloaks, that kind of thing, like heavy fur cloaks.
True.
Well, given that they work with silk, I think it's going to be pretty hard to get something heavy.
We may have to hunt for it, which is doable. We could do that too. I mean, it may be like murder over here, but
It is a risk.
Excuse me.
if they happen to have something, that'd be useful too. Anyway, well, we can go and check it out now.
Oh, Jack, I told
Yeah.
you I would make a eye for you.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, if we can find like some crafting sand, or I could make it out of metal, maybe. You want like a glass eye or a metallic eye?
Well, I don't know. If it can help me see in the dark, that'll be pretty useful. I mean, this one can do that, but
Cat eye. Oh, wait.
if you need time to put something together, that's fine. There's no rush.
The thing is, I don't need that much time. I just need the ingredients.
Oh, what do you need? Metal,
Uh,
that kind of thing.
depends what you'd like it made out of, I guess.
I think silver would suit you.
So,
Silver might stand out, but
out of character, this item is a common magic item. It doesn't specifically have dark vision, but maybe we can add that and have it cost a little more, be a little more valuable. That's okay with Stalkos. The item I'm looking at is called the Airsat's Eye. It's basically just a prosthetic eye. But yeah, maybe we can add dark vision to it.
oh yeah, as though it were a normal eye, I would be able to see through it normally, I suppose, which is with dark vision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that'd be very kind of you.
My thing is artificer. Yeah, my thing as an artificer is that I figured out how to make stuff like this a little more efficiently. I don't have to spend as much on materials to make it.
Hey, you know who might be good to talk to about this? That centaur over there. He's got a forge. He's probably got some metal to work. A chimera.
True.
He's got a work table.
True.
He's
I
probably
would
selling
like
something.
to talk to him.
Weapons. Yeah. Well, let's go have a
Let's
chat.
do that.
I have a quick
What was that?
question. Michael, the item that I was thinking of was a silver cage, a small silver like lantern. Would she have that, or would I look somewhere else?
She would not have a silver cage.
Okay, well, it has to be silver, so I'll keep looking.
Okay. So
No,
you're gonna
silver, I don't
you're
want
gonna
it.
walk over to the centaur now.
Yeah.
All right. So big burly centaur, like barrel chest, hair going down the middle, long beard, like it's like a dwarven hair, but on a human torso. Like he's just hammering away at an anvil, and as you walk up, he looks over at you and he goes, "How can I help you?"
Hello. I
Hi.
am looking for some material. Some metal to make a replacement eye here for my friend.
Well, I got some metal. If you got the currency.
Sure. What would be the cost? I need something. Is it? Am I remembering right that it normally costs 50 gold to make a common magical item?
Magic item costs?
Yeah, I know that's in the DMG.
So, yeah, I'm on the magic item table right now. So I'll just find it real quick. Nope. That's not it. I tore my page a little bit. I'm upset.
Oh no.
No! Just a slight little tear.
It's ruined forever.
A common is 50 to 100, and uncommon is 101 to 500.
Okay, and I think as a level 10 artificer, I can make items at 1/4 the cost and half the time.
Yeah, so that would be around like 12 to 25 gold.
Oh, I got it backwards. 1/4 of the time and half the cost.
Yeah, so that'd be about 25 to 50 gold for a common. Is this uncommon or common?
Well, the item as it is common, but would the rarity be increased if we're trying to also add dark vision ability to it?
Jack, as a half health, do you already have dark vision?
I do, yes.
I'm just wondering if it matters if the eye has it or not.
Yeah. Or any special properties that could be given at all as regards to that.
So I would say if you wanted to add a basic enchantment on it, the price would increase depending on the enchantment. But of course, we're not dealing in coins here.
Right.
So yeah, looking around at his shop, he does have a variety of metals, silver, gold. He does have some mithril thrown in there. He does also have armor. It looks like it's in the shape of horses as well.
Oh,
cool.
He makes stuff for centaurs.
Any cages? Little cages? I know it's a weird question, sir. I know you make armor and weapons. I'm curious if you got a little lantern. Silver.
Again, if he has raw material, silver, we could make it.
That's true. But
I do
it would be
have
like
a pixie trap up over there.
that'd be perfect.
Kind of look over, and hanging from the roof of his like workshop, it's like an open garage concept kind of, is a cage that has like a glowing blue rod in the middle of it. You just see a pixie kind of fly over. It goes zzz, and it falls to the ground. Damn pixies.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you do currency conversion? Because I have a couple really good memories. I'm not quite sure or what you want really.
I trade in craft.
Oh. Okay.
Does that mean if we make something for you, then you'll
Got any
trade?
talents?
I think so. A couple. Not making things though.
I'll tell you what, little miss. Give me something that I can work with, and I'll give you that cage there. As for you, he looks over at Cohen.
Yes.
What do you need? You there with the eyes of a killer.
What?
Hmm.
That mithril sounds nice. I'm not sure how the conversion would work, but if I had about, what was the value of an uncommon?
50.
50.
Uncommon.
Yeah.
Okay.
With your cost. Yeah.
Okay. If I had about 50 gold worth of that, I don't know what that costs for what you want, but that's probably what I'm looking for.
He's going to swing and take a punch at you.
Boy.
Okay.
That is going to be a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, you're going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as his fist you get knocked right in the jaw, like on the side of your head.
Pretty good punch you got there.
Thank you. We'll call it square. He takes the ingot and like he picks it up very easily, kind of tosses it over to you. But as you got like hit upside the head, there was just a moment of flash of a parlor in your head. You see a parlor with two high back chairs facing inwards at the fireplace. And as you look down, there was a body sprawled out onto the ground with fresh pool of blood coming out from it. And that's it.
That was weird.
What a way to exact a price.
Yeah.
Excellent, stunning right hook.
I love
sir.
Yeah. Do I look like
He
a
turns his
murderer to
head
you guys, though?
and he spits and he goes ding. And he goes, "Thank you."
Oh, do we get a favor now?
Would any of these interest him? Any of the things that we got from that from the bag of holding originally, things like the little folk figurines, the crown, the two goblets. Would any of those? I mean, if I do these work for you? Can you work with these, or should I keep looking?
I'll take the goblets and the crown.
All right.
All right.
I don't know. Can I reach that pixie trap?
He kind of just reaches up and hands it down to you.
Thanks.
Taking the electric charged rod out in the process.
Nice.
Can't have you electrocuting yourself, little miss.
How unlucky that would be.
Indeed. Anything else I can get you folks?
Well, I think so, my quadrupedal chum. And I'm gonna strike a smile, and I'll use my panache feature.
You're having what?
I'm gonna use my panache feature, so it's as an action. I'm gonna make a persuasion check contested by the creature's insight, and if it's successful, he's gonna be charmed by me for a minute and regard me as a really friendly acquaintance.
And if you fail,
nothing happens. I guess it doesn't say.
I guess
I'll look smarmy. That's what'll happen. Like,
make a persuasion check.
Sure. 19.
Yeah, he got a 9.
Okay.
But like a moment, his like eyes kind of glaze over for him, and he goes, "Was there something you needed?"
Absolutely. I happen to be on the lookout for very good steel. This is a tough place outside of these city's walls. I've learned not to trust how beautiful the place can be. It's also very dangerous. And as a result, my man, I'm looking for a new rapier. And I'll bring out my rapier. Looking for something with even more of an edge. This one served me very well over the years. It was given to me by a pirate, I'll have you know. I think it may have served its time. I wonder if there's anything you have that might be able to outdo it.
Perhaps. Turns around and is like looking. A rapier, you say?
That's right, chum.
Let's see here. He does turn. He has another rapier. This one kind of has a that faint blue metallic look to it with, you know, a silver handguard. And this one here will kind of, as you go to attack with it, it'll kind of guide itself to a nice point or exposure point within the armor. It's a +1 rapier.
Oh, handy. Okay.
I could part with it. It's mighty expensive, but something about you I like.
You know, I was just thinking there's something about you I like as well. What will you take? And before you answer, I suppose I should say I'm in the mood, so anything else you might have as well. Perhaps a good set of studded leather armor that might better suit me. Perhaps something that might suit my aesthetic. If you have anything like that. I find black helps me blend in.
Make a persuasion check with advantage at this point.
Sure.
You can get that included.
29.
I think I can manage something, and as an added bonus, I actually been working on something quite experimental.
Sterling.
He does pull out a thin metal cord, but as he kind of like pulls it, it's elastic in some ways. He goes, I couldn't but notice your friend over there had something similar to this on his bow. He's talking to Sarah. So he looks at Sarah and says with this string, just perhaps we could swap that one out for this, and it might be more beneficial to him. I do have the armor as well, but I'll part with all three for a good story, I guess.
A good story. Well, okay. Well, if you got some time, I'll smile, and I'm going to regale him with a story about being on a ship. As a matter of fact, it was early days in my pirating experience. As we were sailing along, we came across a small merchant ship we thought would be easy pickings. But as we got closer, we realized there was no crew aboard. We weren't sure if it might be a trap or perhaps something awful had happened. Nonetheless, dead people might still have purses to take, and so we drew up nearby, we put the anchor down, a few of us hopped on board. We called out, no response. We checked the deck. Silence, except for a couple of treasure chests, just sitting there, temptingly. One of us happened to go up and pry the chest open, and wouldn't you know it, teeth sprouted along the edge of that lid. The whole thing opened up, swallowed that crewman whole. The next thing you know, we were doing battle with the treasure chests themselves. They'd sprouted limbs, and they were chasing us all about. But that wasn't the worst of it, because on the edge of the ship had sprouted teeth as well. The whole ship was one of these awful mimic things. And so what happened after that was I happened to slash one of the ropes that was tied to the mast. I managed to swing right over to our own ship, just in time to avoid a very awful demise. And together with the rest of our crew, we managed to cannon the thing down to oblivion. And that was the last I ever did with mimics, I'll tell you.
He tosses you the items. Here.
Much obliged. And
so you got some studded leather armor, and then Sarah gets an upgraded lightning bowstring where it now does 1d8 worth of lightning damage and has 3
Nice.
charges.
Nice.
Wait, hold on.
And you also get a +1 rapier.
Nice. Was there anything special about the studded leather armor, or is it plain? Or
It's studded
just
leather
normal?
armor. Very
Aw.
nice looking studded leather armor though.
Okay.
Everything here is beautiful.
Wait, so you said it's 1d8 and it has 3 charges now?
Yep.
Nice. I'm liking this.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, sir. I made a miscalculation. I need a little bit more material, and I'm happy to pay a little more for it. I want to make this very special for my friend here. So
That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
okay, that hits.
4 points of bludgeoning damage as he just clocks you with his left hook.
Okay.
Something about your face I don't like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here. He tosses you some more of the metal.
Okay. Yeah, I realized I want the next rarity up so I can maybe add something to it. Big pleasure doing business with you. I still have all my teeth, right? I just look to the
Yeah,
group.
I'm gonna look at Colin sideways. Did you happen to insult these people in a past life or something? I mean, I'm looking at you so strangely.
He said I look like a killer.
Yeah, I've got that too.
What?
I think Kelwin does not look
What are you
like.
talking? Thank you.
Well,
Halloween has
I think
killed
we've-
people.
I think we've seen a lot.
we're all killers.
We've seen a lot
Well,
of killers.
I'm not a killer. I'm a
Yeah.
murderer.
I think
But
you look
we've
great,
def-
Calvin.
Who said that?
Thanks.
Clover.
Oh
Not
shit.
Calvin.
He always
Oh.
sneaks up on me.
So, do we have everything from this store? Because I am so eager to go use
Yeah.
the lantern. Oh, you
I
guys
think
are
so.
now.
I do want to check something out. I can't leave empty-handed from this place. I'm sorry.
I can't blame you. I expected you to be on top of this place.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Think you could do anything for me with a shield?
Perhaps.
Nope.
He does turn out and provides this nice looking steel shield with it turns it around. It has a wooden frame on the back with a leather strap for you to put your wrists through it. Looks nice. Go and make a perception check.
All right.
I would have died if he punched you just to tell you no. It's like, punch you. No, I have
17?
nothing for you.
Also looking around the shop, you do notice that there are some fixtures of armor that could fit the body of some sort of horse-like creature as well.
Are there wing slots?
Wait a sec. Our hippogriffs. Yeah, you're right. Good thought.
You got an awful fine selection of barding here.
Good word.
I do the best I can.
Any of these would fit hippogriffs?
I reckon.
Oh, perfect. We should probably get one for each of us.
Right,
I only got 2.
anything,
Hmm.
is there anything special about this shield?
2 is still better than none.
It stops things from hitting you.
That
Better
is
than
true.
no
Shields are good
shield.
at that. But is it better than my shield?
It's a shield, I reckon. I haven't had the chance to imbue it with no sort of Magical property. Bing.
All right. How much for that shield and some barding for a hippogriff?
Could always use a new set of goggles.
All right. For both of those?
That's gonna be a big tab.
That was for both of those things?
Mhm. Something tells me you're rather fond of them, so.
Well, they are a blacksmith's goggles, right?
Unless you want to trade them gauntlets there on your paws.
Shadow will start taking off the goggles.
All right.
Hand it
Oh.
to him. I'll get some new ones.
Very well. Yeah, he provides you with the 2 sets of horse armor,
Alright.
Oh.
which is a +2 to the armor class of the so it's heavy, so it does a +2, but it also affects the movement of the creature if it has 2 passengers on it. So keep that in mind.
Sal,
Alright.
can you send me a description of the tunic, please?
Yes, later.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do I have to attune to the tunic?
No, it's not magical.
But it does keep me cool.
Do I have to attune to my lantern then?
No. So the only time you ever have to attune to an item is if it's a specific magical item. This is attunement required, and that the only purpose of attunement is to stop your character from having like every ring of resistance and becoming overly. It's about basically a balancing thing that the game has implemented in. So
that's why I can only attune 3 items.
yeah, that's why you can only attune to 3 items.
I can
More than
attune
3
4.
items you can attune to? Wow.
Artificers can attune up to 5, I think, at higher levels. So,
I think 6 is the max, but that's like level 20.
yeah.
And Calvin's the artificer.
Yeah, Bowfin
kill me before I get
Copperstone
too powerful.
had 5 magic items he was attuned to, so.
Fire.
Okay.
So there any other
well,
stalls nearby? I kind of want to wander off from the group because
I'll
do I
wander.
catch it now? Is it just these 2 stalls?
There's quite a bit. There's, there's shops selling scrolls and books. There's ones with various cooking things. A wide variety of things. So basically, how you have your normal stuff, like your cooking stuff in Mortal Realm. Think
Is
of that as
anyone
like
selling magic
Walmart, and
stuff?
now you're at Pottery Barn. You're buying the nicer things instead of a cheap plastic cutting board. There's that oak cutting board that is $300
Ooh.
For the price of your newborn child.
for the low price of a baby.
Uh-huh.
Does it have to be a baby? Because this is firstborn child, but at the same time, you never know when they're gonna take your child.
It's just it's up to the seller what they really want.
And what if they just
They're-
they didn't want your kid because of the way you raised it, Sarah?
We brought it
I don't have a
back
kid.
per the warranty.
Here you
What if-
go.
What if they don't even wait for the kid to be conceived? It's just like nut. They're like, I'll take that.
Oh my gosh. Personally, I don't know
Wow.
about you guys. I have every item that I could want
It's
right now.
It's a secret tool to help us later.
I would like to. Are there any stalls that look like
I'm good.
mysterious, like that have magic items?
I mean, the city's full of magic. It's not hard to find a magic item, but make an
I want
investigation
magic
check.
foods. Is that a thing? Is it magic foods?
I mean,
Make a what?
make an investigation check.
How dare you have me investigating when we're in the market and I can just look at signs? 18.
So looking around, there
Can I read the
is at
signs?
the you find a sign and you can actually understand them. You do speak and read Sylvan, so it's not hard for you. But there is a food stall,
Nice.
that has a variety of like cooking supplies. You do notice that there is a like a golden canister, and that when you open it up, it has a like this reddish this deep red powder inside of it.
Chili powder?
It sparkles.
Sparkly chili powder? Alright, I go up to it. I go to try to see the item closer.
As you kind of like leaning closer, the satyr woman who notices you, she goes, back away from that, and she quickly screws on the lid. She goes, you don't want me sniffing any of that.
What is it?
It's quite an astonishing thing. You can sprinkle this on anything in your world, and it will make it taste like it is from ours.
Wait, how does that work?
It is quite impressive. I grounded up the rubies into the dust myself and imbued it with the other items from our forest, and essentially it will bend the will of you mortals who so choose to consume it.
Oh, why would somebody want that? I mean, I guess it'd be fun to play some pranks on my friends. I mean, can I have it?
What do you have to trade?
What do you seek?
You know what? I like your mischievous outlook on things. I'll tell you what.
I grin like the fucking Grinch. Go
I'll
ahead.
tell you what. Have some fun with this, and it's yours.
Deal.
All right. So she is
I
going
will have fun
to
with this.
provide you with an item known as Dust of Deliciousness.
Oh, cool.
And you have 6 servings of it.
So deliciousness.
Dust of deliciousness.
Deliciousness. Oh, yeah.
I see disappearance, dryness, sneezing, and choking. Why would someone want
Keep
that?
that.
So
Dust
essentially,
for me.
It's useful.
anybody
Oh,
who
it's good.
who consumes the dust or eats food that's been sprinkled with the dust has a disadvantage on wisdom ability checks and wisdom saving throws for 1 hour. So if used properly and strategically, it could be a very useful item. So Dust of Deliciousness is what it's called.
Good item.
That's
It's a really good item.
of deliciousness obtained by yours truly.
Some of those mind reading spells, those are wisdom saves, right?
Oh, also, on the dust of deliciousness, like, you know how like most things where it's like, oh, this person like then is aware that that happened to them. Do they become aware when the hour is over?
That's not in the thing.
Okay, so
But
no.
like it's possible. I would leave that up to their own like wisdom check or their intelligence check afterwards. Is how I would rule that. Just, a heads
Okay.
up. But like they wouldn't know
Yeah.
it's you unless they saw you put the dust on the food.
Unless they saw me specifically put the dust in the food.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said I have 6 servings of it?
Yep.
6 servings. Okay, cool. And I kindly asked the merchant, would you happen to know any Fletchers nearby?
Do you want something fletched? I can fletch something for you.
I just want. What the fuck was that?
You bleeded.
Oh.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. I I want metallic arrows. Arrows made of metal.
Well, not to insult your intelligence or nothing, but I don't think that I can fletch metal.
I know. That's why I need someone who
Yep.
can.
Blacksmith.
I just want. Listen, this is out of character, but I want those goddamn metal arrows that fucking Katniss had from fucking Hunger Games.
See that.
Those were badass.
The ones that explode?
No, those were in the second book. Just the regular metal arrows that she got.
Okay.
And then she's like, "Whoa, there's metal arrows." It's like, "Yeah, what are you, poor?" It's like, "Well, yeah, I'm from District 12."
What are you,
That's
poor?
literally what happened. She's like metal
Yeah.
arrows.
Anyway,
Sounds cool.
I don't have any of that, but I do have some nice cooking supplies here. Seems like you've already experienced some of our cuisine.
Yeah, kind of like, and then I just start, scratching around. Like, yeah,
She does bring out from like this brick oven with a small fire going underneath, like coals. A fresh loaf of this bread, and smells sweet and floral. And she does bring out a very sharp knife, like serrated knife, and starts to gently cut into it, and it just has like these purple lavender buds in it, and it's very just sweet and delicious smelling. Perhaps some food for your trip as well.
I just hold out my hand, and then I'm like, yeah, yes, please. I'm
Sounds
fixated
really
on the
good.
bread.
Well, what do you have
and then
for it?
Well, you already gave it to me.
She didn't give anything to you. She just like had
Damn.
it on the
For half
counter.
the bread that she already cut.
She's just cutting it to mess with you. I mean, I have been wanting some new jewelry to impress my husband back home. I have the feeling that he's been seeing our gardener.
Then why would you want to impress your husband?
To remind him what he's missing.
If anything, I feel like you should be getting revenge. May I suggest you poison him and find someone else?
Cyanide.
Cyanide,
I don't have any poison.
Well, let's see if I do. Then I offer you this vial of
You might.
poison. You are a cook yourself, sneak it into his food. You'll be a happy woman, trust me.
Did you just offer carrion crawler mucus?
No, I offered her a vial of poison.
Okay.
Basic.
I'll tell you what. You and I, we'd get along if we were in a different world, different place. I'll take the poison.
Okay, cool.
To take the poison.
I'm glad I made that. I literally made that and I'm like, alright.
And she will provide you with a loaf of honey lavender bread. Delicious.
Sounds really good.
It is good, I make it. But this is like super extra good honey lavender bread.
Well, yeah, she made it. Hello.
Top tier artisan.
Artisanal bread.
No, for a moment, I thought of like, should I give her the crawler mucus for this fucking piece of bread? And I'm like, wait, no, I have poison. Also, I'm just now looking into my, like, thoroughly looking into my inventory. Turns out, don't get mad, guys. Just try to keep calm. I have 1 potion of healing. That's
Cool.
it.
That'll be good for our next night.
I know, but
Yeah.
like, I almost ran out of healing slots, and I definitely could have used
Okay.
that
It's okay.
in the
It's
encounter.
okay, we're here now.
Yeah.
It's whatevs. It's whatevs.
Sorry.
All right. I do a little bow, and then I walk away,
All right.
holding the bread in my hand and just looking at it,
Yeah.
going back to the group.
So-
We've gone to the clothing merchant as well. Sorry, go on.
Elith, did you get what you need, or do we need to wait 2 or 3 days to
I got
get your
everything.
order.
Well, I think she gave me everything because she gave me the dirt and the tentacles and everything, and the incense, and then I got the lantern from the guy. So that was pretty much my whole list. Other than fine clothes, which I could go pick up with Jack in that meantime,
Okay.
if he went back and got those.
I feel like
Yeah, what you doing
fighting.
right now?
I feel like fighting.
Me too. I really want to.
Like,
really
is
want
there
to
like
show you
a
guys.
is
I'm
there
so
like is there a
excited.
casual underground fighting arena here or something like?
So
I'm sure
as
there
you,
won't be long before we fight something as we get out of the city.
as
Oh,
you
you're right.
all are like kind of like sitting in the middle market, you do hear excuse me, pardon, move, and then soon like approaching you do see Zeldromeda and Melostraw approaching the two of you, wearing their purple robes and you know, their regal selves, and they say, "Oh, good, caught you before you left. We just wanted to see you off before, you know, the sun sets on the horizon, and offer you this." And from Zeldroma does take from their necklace a crystal vial with a pale light inside.
I'd like to hold out my hand to grab it.
When you
Oh,
achieve your goal, throw this upon the ground, and it will open for a short time, a gate to return to your home.
perfect. Perfect.
Oh.
Exactly what we need.
Does it depend on who uses it? Because I am from a different home than them.
It's not an accurate art. It's dependent on the skill of the one who uses it. You must be thinking of where you want to go. If your thought strays before everyone passes through, it could cause some issues. And I can't guarantee it'll get you directly back to your home of origin, but perhaps it should be enough.
All right, definitely don't give it to me because I'm gonna start thinking about a Chili's.
But what?
I mean,
And this is Andromeda speaking. It's
a tavern.
a little going away gift.
Oh, are we not gonna see you again? I say as I'm, you know, cheeks full of burn one. Let's just go by.
Menestrel will say, "No, I'm sure I'll see you again."
Yay! I put part of my bread towards Ember because I'd like to toast it a bit. And then when he
You'd like to what? Or you cut out for me? What?
He's using you to toast his bread.
And then when I notice that if he notices me, I just like bread, and then I offer him some bread.
Am I warm enough to toast bread?
I don't
Probably,
know.
right?
Like lightly toasted, you know. I don't like it burnt.
It takes a second, but
It
you
takes
know.
a second.
Okay.
I was like,
Anyway,
So this also confirms the other theory.
fucking
Anyway.
good ass bread.
we must, whether you're leaving tonight or not, we are. We must return to our home. But it was lovely meeting you.
It was very nice to meet you.
Keep your wits about you. This realm is not good for your minds. Personally, since we don't live here, it gives me quite the headache as well.
Don't.
Anyway, goodbye for now. And they leave.
Goodbye.
Okay.
All right, gang.
I guess
What
Eleth and
now?
I are heading back to the clothes merchant before anything else. Before we move on.
Clothes merchant.
All
Oh,
right,
yeah, you're
so
right.
you head back to the spider person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As you push, his little pincers are clicking as he looks at you, and he says, "Welcome to my shop."
And what a shop it is. You're magnificent. And so is your merchandise.
Quite once upon a time, I so declared myself the best weaver of all, which caught the eye of someone who thought quite unfavorably of that opinion. And so I am what I am today as a result.
I see.
Were you cursed to be a spider?
Indeed.
Certainly has it. Certainly doesn't seem to have had a deleterious effect on your craftsmanship. It's very fine stuff here.
Makes the supplies a lot easier to find.
I see. Do you have anything that might protect against cold? We are heading shortly into the winterlands. We're hoping for something that'll keep us warm.
Perhaps, I do have, some warmer clothes, but they don't find much use here in the Summerlands, and not many willingly go to the Winterlands.
You shouldn't have told him we
well.
were going to the Winterlands. We could have just said we're not going to the Winterlands and we want warm clothes, and he would have given us a discount, maybe.
And they kind of like pull out this trunk and bring out a it's mostly heavy cloaks, but there is a thread woven into it that's a symbol of the elemental, the magic rune of fire and sun. He says, I have little magical skill, but perhaps these would be of use to you. It just keeps you warm and almost the coldest of temperatures. They do have their limits. When it gets dark out, you should still seek shelter.
Fantastic. I actually operate in the dark very often. I wonder if you have any other cloaks that may assist me in such nighttime activities. Anything that might help me stay stealthy?
Perhaps I could. So you're looking for a cloak?
Yeah, I don't suppose I see a cloak of the bat anywhere, do I?
No, you would not.
That's me as a player looking. Okay.
So they do offer, however, they pull out cloaks. These are rather easy to find here. This one would assist you with blending into your surroundings, much like camouflage. And they pull out this cloak that is similar in Sara's tunic. It's green leaves, that sort of thing, but as they kind of like move it and like hold it there for a second, it kind of changes and blends with the what it's in front of. Like, you know, a chameleon skin. It is a cloak of elven kind, which, you know, gives advantage on stealth checks.
Oh.
And any perception checks made to see you have disadvantage.
I see. Okay, this one up. Okay, good to know. Could be useful. All right. Now, for all of those cloaks together, I wonder what would be of interest to you. Perhaps something like this, and I'll pull out the other studded leather armor that I had been carrying around, the one I had started off with. This one's got a story to tell. Been wearing it for a while. It's seen me through quite a lot. It's enriched with nothing but experience, and I'm told experiences have a lot of value here.
Perhaps for a down payment?
Down payment?
They do take out a small, like, jewelry box. Take this with you. And once you cross into the Winterlands, I am looking for a particular flower that only blooms in the harshest winter conditions. It's not uncommon there, but it is uncommon here, and I would need a bouquet of them. Just place them in the box, and it'll bring itself back to me, and so on.
Oh.
Okay. Would we have any way of knowing if it got to you? Or do you have a way of messaging us, anything like that?
Once the box is gone, it's gonna find its way back to me. Have no worries.
Nice. I see. Okay. Bouquet of winter flowers. And what do they look like again? I guess
So
I'll just
he,
need a
so he describes them as a deep green stem with white petals with a blue center, and at night they glow this pale blue light.
How do we get them back here?
So he said to put them in this box that he gave Jack, a bouquet of them, and the box will find its way back to him on its own.
Okay. Excellent.
I think the rest of us would need something for the cold weather as well, right? Except maybe the professor.
He has he provided enough cloaks for all of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also curious in getting just some fine clothes, like a dress, and I'd like one with like lots of like pockets inside and outside. Like,
Thanks.
do you
It
have
has
pockets?
I could see that you have a very particular taste. Perhaps I could make something for you and deliver it at a later date.
That'd be nice. What would be the payment for that?
He's like, he looks at you, just do a little spin for me.
A little spin. She goes ahead and does a little spin, arms out.
And like as you do so, he crosses one arm across and kind of holds his chin and like studying your figure as you do. Just for you, wearing one of my pieces, priceless.
Oh.
You know, I do what I can. Can we do customizations? Like more like color?
Trust me, what I deliver you'll quite enjoy.
All right, I'll trust you. I trust you. I'm flattered. I'm happy. Is that it?
Anything else
I think
anybody
so.
wants?
I think
I'm good.
I have everything I
A
could need.
question.
Yeah.
How, to what extent would Shadow's fur protect him from cold?
You know, despite you having fur, cats aren't really meant to be in cold conditions. They're not
freeze to
snow
death.
leopards. They can still freeze to death in below 0 temperatures.
Have
Fair
you
enough.
seen that picture of the cat like walking in the snow and it's just stuck
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, I have.
That's gonna be you.
Speaking of cold winter clothing, Shadow's gonna tap Sar on the shoulder.
So, sorry, he tapped you on the shoulder.
Sorry, I'm eating this bread. As you can see, I'm already 2 slices in.
You're
How many slices, you may be wondering? I have 12 slices because I wanted to space out how fast I eat this.
all right. How healed is your arm? I kind of would like my scarf back.
I unveil that my arm's been healed the whole time. I'm like, here you go, buddy.
Gasp.
Honestly, I didn't notice it until a couple nights ago when I took a shower. I'm like, fuck happened here? Where'd my skin that's not there
It healed last night.
that came back? I'm like, where did it come from? You know what I mean? And then yeah, it's it
You mind
healed
cleaning
last
it?
night. Huh?
You mind cleaning it?
My arm? Oh, it's all clean. But here's your
My
scarf.
scarf.
Well, oh, yeah, sure. I prestidigitation the scarf
Okay.
to clean it. And then I offer him a half a slice of bread. Because I'm not going to give him a full slice. It's my bread.
All right. Shada accepts.
Fool.
Does anybody else want to do anything before you're done at the market?
I want to
Ember,
embark.
you've been quiet. Do you want to do anything?
No, I didn't expect us to be doing all this. I thought we were rolling out like immediately.
I thought we would only be able to hit up one shop, and that was it. I'm like, all right, cool.
Now we got our fill in, and now we're ready for big boss battle.
Uh-huh.
I'm ready.
I mean, I didn't get my metal arrows, but it's whatever.
All right. So, are
Okay,
you
Katniss.
leaving the city?
Yes.
Your mama.
If we don't have to dwell on it too much, but I would like to restock my crossbow bolts and buy some caltrops. Shall I?
No, we don't
do
have to
a
worry about
quick
that.
thing for
We
that?
can just, you know. But do take,
bargain.
Just like chat them up.
take 10 gold
Rolls
out of your
poison checks.
inventory.
10 gold. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. We'll do.
Just
Okay,
as a
so
trade off
cool.
of
I'll
that.
do. Thank
All
you.
right. So, whose 2 hippogriffs are getting a +2 to their armor class?
I'd like to put one on mine.
And Shada's
Okay.
ballista.
So your hippogriffs
So
have
it's
a
just
+2
like
to their armor
a plus
class.
2?
Yep.
There's no.
So basically, you're treating it as, I believe it's chainmail.
Okay. Chainmail gives an AC of 16 if with regular barding rules.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're using those.
And then
Hippogriffs have a. Sorry, yeah, hippogriffs have a base AC of 11. So with +2, it should bring it up to 13 total.
do the chainmail to bring it up to 16.
Yeah, there's if you search up barding in your inventory, there's like rules for them.
Yeah, so you're gonna treat it as chainmail, but like I
It
said,
gives us.
Okay.
they cannot dash.
It also gives disadvantage on stealth, like it would for a person.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh, I
so-
would not want that. Okay.
So Sarah's hippogriff is gonna get the chainmail.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm the only one that knows how to control it.
So as you gather, so how are you flying out? You have Zark, and Clover that you need to account for as well. So there's 8 of you total. 6 of you can go on the hippogriffs, and 1 person,
2 per broom.
and then 2 more people can go on the broom. So how do you want to do it?
I'm going with Shada.
Okay, so Ember and Shada. Okay. Who's flying with Sarah?
I can take Clover.
All right, Ellis and Clover. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, that just means me, Sarah. We both have space. So anyone wants to ride with us, that's fine.
You have Kelvin
Okay.
and Zark. So Kelvin, who do you want to
Calvin
ride
and
with?
Zark. So I'll take whoever.
I'll take.
Sounds good.
All right, what did you say, Sarah?
I said I'll take Kelvin.
All right, so Zark is with
Cool. I'll take Zark.
yeah.
I mean, you have no
Jack
choice.
and Zark. All right. So you about midday, you do get your hippogriffs from their locations, and unless there's anything else you guys want to do, are you ready to take off?
Yes. But for Kelvin, do you know how to fly one of these?
No,
Mm.
but I can help you out though. I tend to have these flashes of genius, you could say. Kind of good at figuring things out on the fly.
Oh. When are you gonna show us your flash of genius?
I mean, I could give you one too if you want.
So you find a tower that was near the central square of the city where you were told that your hippogriffs have been kept, and it is basically a sky stable. There are a lot of Pegasi here, specifically. That is the main flying mount here. But your hippogriffs are there, and there's a long, like basically airstrip ledge off this. So are you ready to take off?
Yeah, I think it's
So-
funny how you have the mounts that don't look anything like anyone else's.
So there are 2 of these summer guards, each on a black Pegasi, that are going to be your escorts out of the city. And
Okay.
can I get a marching order? Well, flying order.
I'll go first.
I think Zark and I will probably rely on Zark's survival skill.
He also has eyes
So
of the
I'll,
eagle, so
Yeah, I'll lead the way with Zark if that's all right.
I can go last. I don't mind.
Yes.
all right. So
Oh,
and that
Zark's
leaves
got amazing perception.
Shada is second to last, and Jack is first. All right. So as Jack, your hippogriff rears back and begins to gallop and take off speed, and as you plummet, it spreads and swings open, and soon you guys are off to the skies. Okay. As you are all flying out of the city, each guard is on your left and right flanks, and as soon as you pass over the wall, they break off and circle back to the city. As you all venture out and back into the Summerlands, heading toward the Autumn Gate. A little bit early, but this was the best time to go ahead and take our mid-session break. So, so far, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that follow button if you haven't already. We will be back here momentarily with some more D&D as our players finally, after what 10 sessions, are heading into the lands of Renestray, the Winter Queen. So stick around. We'll see what is next. Bye everyone. See you soon. And welcome back, everyone. So where we last left off, the champions of Cataran had taken off to the skies and are now soaring over the Summerlands of the Feywilds. Now, over the next 2 days, is there anything that anyone would like to do while you travel to the Autumn Gate?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
What would you
wanna,
like to do?
I wanna resummon my familiar.
Okay.
And I wanna summon it as a snow owl.
Okay.
So
Nice.
Anyone else?
Can I work on a magical item on the back of the hippogriff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Presumably, we're stopping to camp it when the evening comes and letting them rest.
Yeah, so you consider yourselves a long rest, but if that's it, as you soar over the areas that you have explored during your time here in the Feywilds, you soar over the Orion Wood. You do catch a glimpse of the city of Solaire, not where it originally was. This gorgeous sapphire blue water river with these creatures like leaping out of it like dolphins, but they're humanoid with the bottom half of fish. There are just this area you see to the south, a vast prairie of golden wheat and grass. Also covered in mist, you see another forest with kind of an expansive labyrinth that stretches off into the distance. But soon enough, as you continue to fly to the east, the Winterlands grow ever closer in the distance. Soon enough, you notice as the trees start to become speckles of orange, red, brown, and you do see that there's this blank spot in the middle of these trees where it's just a wall of twigs and vines. No sentinels, just this gate. It's just a standalone gate. There's no walls connected to it, just gate.
Huh.
On the other side,
Uh,
a vast tundra of ice and snow.
is it a solid gate or an archway?
It's an archway.
Better bring that leaf out.
So you have to land.
Yeah.
So are you
Okay.
landing?
Yeah, that looks like the spot.
Okay. So you land in this forest of perpetual autumn, in this clearing where you see this gate made of bare branches, kind of like woven together, and comes up to an arch. What do you do?
Okay.
I'm gonna give the leaf to Jack.
Oh,
So I think
thanks.
this is when we use it.
I think you're right. Alright. As I approach, any sign of a threat? Danger, any hidden thing that we should worry about? Probably being paranoid.
Make a perception check.
Sure. 14.
Looking around, you don't really see anything standing out to you that says
Okay.
danger.
Okay. So I'm going to walk forward towards the arch, holding the leaf out, up, kind of shaking it a little bit. See if there's any reaction, any response, any pulse of energy, anything like that.
As you shake the leaf, nothing happens, but as you get closer, you begin to feel a chill in the air. You notice as the edges of the leaf begin to curl inward and wither. Keep walking forward.
We'd better all go together on this one. I
Yeah.
don't want to be just if we do go through here, this thing might just crumble away, and then you'll be stuck. I'd also recommend we put our cloaks on. I'm gonna put mine on.
Okay.
I will follow and put my warm weather clothes on, or cold weather clothes on.
Okay.
Okay, when we're all set, I say we all go in as best we can simultaneously, and I expect this token will be used up. When we're ready, then.
Alright, so everybody's going in.
Yeah.
So as you step through the archway, the sounds of chirping birds and animals and life just cuts away as you're suddenly faced with the sound of snow and wind and just general frost.
General Frost.
How nice.
I'll just watch my breath mist in the air, I suppose, and
General Kenobi.
here we are. Right. More trekking to do.
Light out.
You notice as you step through the gate that it got dimmer and a little darker than it was in the Summerlands, but something you went from 80, 90 degree feeling weather to below zero. It's below freezing for you Fahrenheit folk. It's below zero for you Celsius folk.
Okay. As we go, I'm going to cast Armor of Shadows preemptively.
By the way, can you guys hear the wind?
Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
I can also turn it up.
As we go, I'll just lean over to Aleph. Hey, any room for an extra set of armor in that bag of yours?
Of course.
I'll hold up a studded leather armor. I mean, if you have any use of it, feel free.
The set of armor, the studded one?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think I'm I don't know. What are the is that better than the armor I already have?
No idea.
Probably. No?
Uh,
Either way, we'll just
Yeah.
put it in there and look at it later.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I hear the wind now.
That is. Yeah. Nice window, right?
So, flying? Still?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah.
We got these cloaks. And I'll just hold mine around me, and we're gonna hop on our hippogriffs and keep going.
My poor broom. Must be freezing to death.
Oh, poor broom.
Okay. So you're all taking back to the skies then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll keep moving. Has the leaf just disappeared?
Yeah, the leaf crumbled away into dust and faded away.
Okay. Okay, we'll look back through the summer's gate and just keep going, I suppose.
Okay. So
Oh.
go ahead.
Oh, the thing that we're gonna use to get us home, I think that we should have Ember use that, because he does great with teleportation already. And very strong focus.
That's true, and if there's any unintended side effects, maybe he could have a look at it first.
I assumed that was the plan already.
Me too, but I didn't know if you had it on you or not.
It had to be said.
And
Okay.
you guys are from the Valerian Empire or something like that, right?
They are, not me.
Oh, well,
Rome
That's
is a
like the-
strong term.
that's likely where we'd end up going back to, though, right?
Indeed.
Likely.
Okay, that's.
They have an establishment
I mean-
back home.
Oh yeah.
They do. An inn. It serves very stale bread.
Oh. That's cool.
Ooh, idea, you guys. Oh, Sarah. Did Sarah show us the dust?
They never stated that they did.
Unlucky. Then this is like at a roleplay. We could put the dust on our food at the end, even though it's like trash terrible, and then everyone will just need to come back for more.
Just for the one time.
Wait,
We should
why
make
is
one.
the food trash terrible?
Oh,
Evil plan.
Denton would have made sure they were
Denton.
cooking some good stuff.
Who's Denton, sir?
I'm talking out of character.
yeah.
As was Peach.
It's alright, you disappeared at some point while you were walking through town. Did you find anything interesting? Yeah, you. Do you find anything interesting?
Are we talking in character or out of character?
Now we're
No, we're in character. I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
calling
now
over
we're
you
back.
from
We're
your
back.
hippogriff. Hey, what, you see anything else, or
I don't know. Did I see anything else?
you happen to buy anything interesting?
Oh, in town.
Mm.
Oh, not really. There's a lot of, I got this bread. Still have it. I only ate like a quarter of the loaf. I'm trying to ration it. Not to share with you guys, but to keep for myself.
I see.
You should make an insight check on me.
Yeah, just like subtle. Just like on the line low.
Just a subtle insight check. All right, I guess.
So
Not very subtle. And then also there was another thing. I don't know if y'all caught it, but as we were leaving, I heard someone tell the queen if something was being done about the threat, and I'm like, the threat, and so I'm like, what do you mean the threat? But then she mentioned the name Zorion, and I'm like, why does that sound familiar? Like, I feel like I know someone named that.
Who did you know named that?
Someone powerful, I guess, because they're a threat.
I'll look over at Ember.
Well, have you seen Shada's sword?
No.
The fiery one? Oh, you mean the big one?
The big one. Not the Sunblade.
Okay.
Shut up. What's the name of your sword?
Zell's Bane.
And why is that?
Well, it's made out of Zellrion's mate's bones.
That might be why you remember that name.
You guys killed the mate of
Zorion.
whatever threat the Fae are dealing with?
If it's a threat to the Fae, then it's a threat to us, because not many things are a threat to the Fae.
Wait. Can we just rewind for a second? Okay,
what's up?
we fought Zellrion, okay, as a team.
No, we fought it.
We fought him as a team, okay, and we had Flint, okay.
Uh-huh.
We had Flint with us, and Flint was the one who took the L, he took the loss, and he went ahead and he took the dragon Zellrion in a bag of holding.
We fought Zellrion's girlfriend.
And they went in. Wait.
No,
That
we
was-
fought Zellrion. Zellrion was a lady dragon who got sent to whatever.
No.
So
The
just
Shadow
hear me
Realm.
out. Because if he's here and he's a threat, that means he got sent here, right? Tell me I'm
Maybe.
wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. And if that's the case, then Flint would also be in this realm.
Or maybe he's a threat of reincarnating or re-emerging. As maybe perhaps the egg that was laid by them.
This is actually a great time to tell you guys. This does remind me. A little bit ago, back when we were in town, way back when, I kind of had a situation with a little fellow, a kobold. Long story short, he had a conversation with me. And he let me in on a little bit of information that
Alright, what's
the
gossip?
dragons are returning, and it's a great time that we talk about this now, because now it just got reminded. Hey guys, yeah. I had a little kobold tell me that the dragons are going to be returning to our realm.
Did he say when?
I don't think so.
Did he
No.
say?
Did he say how?
The details are fuzzy. I don't believe so. It was a really rushed interaction. There was a lot going on.
Maybe we could find him again when we go back. We could talk to him again. We could invite him over. And
I'm sure we
maybe
could
he can
look
be
for
over.
him. I'm sure we could look for him.
I just I give Elith a side look, and I'm like,
Does Zellrion know that you used the bones of their mate to make a weapon?
I assumed not, considering we thought Zellrion was dead.
I mean, Zorion's not dead. Neither is Flint. They just don't exist.
They went to a
Or
different
gone.
Isn't
something.
that the same as being dead?
It's not, because you can not exist, but you can still, like, for example, we have memories of. Wait, hold on. Come back to me.
I don't know the specifics, but Zellrion was gone, and we found her mate's bones in her hoard.
I just found.
Okay. Well, if it sounds like Zellrion has good reason to not like
Well,
the group.
you also have to remember that Zellrion is a red dragon, and from what we can remember, they, are
Evil.
inherently evil. Yes, and it killed many. So
But also,
many,
you know, suggesting that a dragon's evil just because of the color of their scales is kind of,
I might be
It's genocide. That's an evil thing to do. Point case, action proven.
That's why I wanted
might
to
be a
carry
little,
on with the
optimistic here.
egg.
Oh, I don't
sounds
know
like
if this
great.
is. I don't know if this is related, but didn't we learn something about a city being wiped out? Yorkin or something like that. I think I'm the one. Yeah, it was really close to my hometown.
Zalrine? Zalrine? Something like that? Or no?
It was in the Cerebral Federation. Kind of close to like
right?
between the human Federation and the Dwarven cities.
I see now.
I don't remember if it was caused by dragons, but I know that the city is like wiped out.
Yokin.
It's yeah, I'm a little worried about that one. That one's just across the lake from my home city.
Where are you going?
And it's
Retrina?
also close to Thorn.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm from Retrina. Well,
Yeah.
that's definitely something we'll have to.
Were you gonna say something, Jack?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, this may be optimistic of me, but this sounds like great news. 2 reasons. 1, you've dealt with a dragon before. Specifically, it sounds like you've dealt with this dragon, or at least its equivalent. 2nd, it sounds like it's a problem. It may be a problem for us, but it's also a problem with some very powerful people who would be very much indebted to everyone for dealing with it when it inevitably becomes our problem.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
Maybe I'm being optimistic, but I think this may actually lead to something very useful for us, provided, you know, we best a dragon.
Yeah.
You can train the dragons. It's a long shot, but
In the case that we do have to fight a dragon, we do have a tool of the trade.
You're a
Well,
lot more
I'm
prepared
sure.
than last time.
Yeah, that
I feel like I
sword.
can fuck up a dragon by myself, guys. Put me in the ring. Put me in the ring.
Okay, you got a
Don't doubt
giant.
it.
You got a giant.
Don't doubt it.
Alright.
You did amazingly against that.
Yeah, and then this will
that
be
giant.
a giant dragon. I don't see the difference.
Um,
A few more teeth.
While we're
But
flying and talking about this, I
other than that.
would like to keep an eye open. Best I can. I assume that it looks like terrible and there's no visibility, but
I'd like to keep an eye out for Selena.
right.
So before you guys took off, you did interrupt and say, wait, before we do, and then you asked a question. So technically you haven't been flying quite yet.
Yeah, so we're about to take it.
Oh, okay.
Excellent. That's perfect. Then while we're flying, I
Anyway,
would like
let's
to
go.
keep an eye out.
Can I pull out my Himbro and light it to for that little bit of extra warmth?
Okay.
I will recast Armor of Shadows.
Okay.
I'll cast Mage Armor. Why not?
See.
So as you all begin to take to the skies, as you gain altitude, the wind does get a lot harsher and colder, and you fly for a few miles and you start to notice that there is ice and snow gathering on your hippogriff's wings, and they're kind of starting to slow down. You feel comfortably warm due to the cloaks that you purchased in the Feywild market, but your hippogriffs are not protected from the elements, and they are starting to get cold, and this accumulation of snow and ice is weighing down on them.
We may need to find shelter for them, at least until the storm clears.
What?
What if
We'll
it's
have to
just?
find a way-
What if it's just like this here?
There's gotta be a break in the storm. Gotta be. We could wait it out. Or try to.
Okay. In any case, it's probably better on the ground than up here.
Yeah, we should probably go lower.
Okay.
Where are we descending to? Is it just snow?
If we can find some, some natural outcroppings, any kind of natural cover against the wind, even if it's just trees, that might be helpful.
We do have the little tiny hut. I do really like that tiny hut. That's an excellent feature.
I also like the tiny hut.
Michael? Yes.
All right, so gonna make a perception check as with disadvantage as you try to find a place to comfortably land your mounts.
I will give Flash of Genius to whoever does that.
I rolled
Okay,
a
Zark, why don't you
4.
go ahead and do it?
Okay. Wait, what am I rolling for?
Perception.
Perception disadvantage.
So you would be a straight roll, right?
Oh yeah, because I have advantage on it anyway. So
Exactly. 20. Nice.
Okay. So you do notice that there is a set of 2 cliffs that kind of have an overhang that you could comfortably camp in, kind of facing. The outcrop is facing away from the wind, the direction of the wind. So knowing that, you could probably camp there, and even without the tiny hut, your hippogriffs could probably comfortably stay as well.
Okay.
okay.
You see anything?
There's 2 cliffs down there. It looks like a good spot for us to land. Or wherever it is he said.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Tim,
All right, so you're
When-
gonna land there.
yes.
Okay. So you swoop down and you land. You find yourself it's a 2-level cliff, and there's kind of an alcove that curves down, curves and makes this indent that you could set up, and your hippogriffs could huddle into while you are in the hut. You are next to this frozen lake as well. That's on the other side of, there's this walkway between the cliff and the lake, and that's kind of what you are. It's up on the shore.
If there's a limit of 9 people in the hut, Jack's gonna stay out and do a perimeter sweep.
All right, gotta make a perception.
Okay. Six.
Okay.
It's snowy.
So it's really hard to see through the storm. This storm is just raging on. The clouds are dark. It's starting to get dark outside as you've been flying for quite some time. You don't see much going on here. The snow is just so violent that even if there were tracks, even your tracks are going to immediately cover back up.
Okay.
Oh dear.
We're near a lake.
Yep.
I would like to check the ground to make sure that we're on ground and not on ice.
Make a survival check.
I will. Natural 1 to 5.
Seems like solid ground to you.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
maybe you should ask for a second opinion.
I'm just outside for now. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go back and call out into the hut what I've discovered so far, which is nothing much. It's cold out here and very windy, very snowy. if anyone else wants to have a good look, you're welcome to. I'm just gonna stand out here until we decide on shifts.
I'll take third.
Sure, I'll take
take
first
a
if you
look.
want. Yeah, come on out.
Okay. Wow. Look at all that snow.
We have Zark and Jack for the first watch. Who's taking second watch?
Take a second.
So Ember. Okay, who's taking it with Ember?
I'll take it.
All right. And who's taking third watch with Ellis?
I can.
All right. All right, so I need Jack and Zark to either make perception checks separately or one of you with advantage.
Zark, go ahead and make it with extra
Gotcha.
advantage. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I got the wrong thing pulled up. There we go. And 23.
Okay. All right. So you're keeping an eye out. You know the storm is still raging, but between the cliffside, it's comfortable, as it could be. Your cloaks are keeping you warm, but if you were out in the elements and in the dark, you feel like your cloaks would not last you very long. But currently, you don't notice anything. What would you like to do?
Desolate place. No, haven't really been up to anywhere like this before.
Yeah.
Spent a bit of time in the mountains, but not like this. What kind of countryside are you accustomed to then? You a savannah person, a forest person?
I've never even been out of Iosh before, so this is a first for me.
Oh. I see. Well, you seem so comfortable in the wilderness. I just assumed you were a bit of a traveler. Ayosh. Huh.
Well, my father was a guard, which is one of the reasons why I ended up joining the town guard. And my mother was an adventurer before she became a nurse for the town, so she told me about all the stories of her travels and everything.
I'm not inspired
She
yet.
taught me a thing or two about survival, so.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Are they still alive, your parents?
Oh, yeah. Well, my mother is. She's with my sister in Grunner, back in Grunnerswood. But I actually haven't heard from my father since.
Oh, since you left.
Yes.
I see. You mean since you left? Since you came here, or I suppose you've been elsewhere since?
Not very long after we initially left on our adventure, actually.
Huh.
He left a few months before I did, and I haven't heard from him since.
Well, if you stick with us, fair warning, you'll probably end up on the other side of the world. Where this company is based in Cataran, and it could well be that we end up there. So if you have a way back, well, we'll find something, I'm sure. Then again, they seem to know you. I suppose you've run into them before.
Oh yes, we got into many of sticky situations back in Ayash together.
Huh.
So,
I don't doubt it.
Okay.
Smoke?
Uh-oh.
sure.
Sure. Oh, do you have any? I don't. I was just hoping you would. No? Oh, too bad.
Oh, thought you were offering.
All right. That's kind of how it'll go.
All right.
All right. So it's now Ember and Sarah's turn.
Don't you dare toast any more bread on me.
As he says that, I pull away the bread that I was gonna put near him, and I just put it away because it's too cold to eat bread right now. But I do get closer to him.
Can I help you?
I'm just a little cold, as you can see here.
What are you talking about? The temperature in this hut is perfect.
Can't I just be like a homie? Like what? Never mind.
No. No, you can't.
Can't you just let me kiss you goodnight?
Looks like homies do. Can't you just let that happen?
Bro, can I just get a kiss on the lips? What's going on? And just like homies do. Anyways, what do you think is gonna happen after we meet the queen?
What I think is going to happen is we're going to have to make a very unfortunate deal to get those children back, if they're alive at all. Plus, if I remember correctly, she does not like a particular person in your group, since, somebody's got sugar mommy issues. So I don't expect it to be pleasant. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens. I think we have a free ticket out, whether we achieve our objective or not. What I think.
Hey,
It
who
may be
knows?
disappointing, but we got a way out.
Yeah. Hopefully no one dies this time. A lot of death. You think I'd be desensitized, dude, but nah.
As the two of you are
Just shocks me
talking,
with them.
there is a crashing sound on the top of the hut, as you notice as a collection of icicles fell. And they're kind of like sliding down the side.
Cool.
Cool.
Well,
Mm.
good thing we got the hut, am I right?
Very glad we don't have you out there.
Yeah. It looks brutal out here. I don't understand how anyone can survive over here, unless you are, of course, made of ice.
Well, I'm not.
I know you're not. I was,
you're not
stating that, like, this is I'm genuinely curious about this. Are you cold at all? Not like outside of the bubble?
I get cold very easily. I don't get hot very easily.
Hmm. I was wondering. I'm like, maybe Ember is all fine. He can withstand this, but at the same time, I'm like, can the temperature be too cold to the point where you go out? Like, I know your hair is flames, and I know your beard and mustache is flames, but if like it'd be too cold, are you just like one egg? Like you'd have no hair, it's just like a bald head?
I'm fairly sure the temperature doesn't affect whether fire exists or doesn't exist. You can light fires in the coldest cold. You just need fuel source and oxygen.
And I guess, but they don't survive as well. They don't thrive as well as other ones.
You know why? You know why you think that? Because of the wind. You think that the wind getting rid of a flame is the same as the cold getting rid of a flame. That doesn't work like that. Good try though.
I don't know, man. I'm not a fire elemental. I'm just a guy with a drum, and I start lightly tapping on my bongos. I'm like, it didn't get better than this. Just a man and his bongos.
Maybe instead of the bongos, you should
Oh, perhaps a flute. And I pull out a flute.
I was gonna say maybe you should keep watch.
I guess. This is boring. Hey.
I'm gonna start copying down the rest of Geas into my spell book, and I'm just gonna
Okay.
ignore him.
I will counter your ignore me by making even more like, hey, like pay attention to me.
He casts counter ignore.
I cast counter ignore. I use Mage Hand. I'm assuming I'm either on the left or on the right side of him. I cast Mage Hand to tap him on the other side. That I'm not. The part where I'm not. And see if he reacts to that. And then I'm just like, I turn around. Like, I didn't do anything.
Nothing. You get nothing out of me.
Interesting.
Fully
In that
immersed in the
case,
spell book now.
now that I know that he's ignoring me, I would like to creep up to him and pull out a slice of bread.
Ah.
I would like to see if I notice this happening.
No, you don't. You're ignoring me. You're actively ignoring me.
I am actively ignoring the things that you were doing, but that doesn't mean I don't notice them. Ignoring and noticing are different. I'm gonna see if I see him, although my perception... Oh, can I just use my passive investigation to see what he's doing, to see if I notice what he's doing to me?
22 stealth.
Ah, that beats my 20.
All
Yeah.
right. So I successfully toast the bread, and then I just go back and I leave you alone as I'm eating my bread, watching outside the bubble for any threats.
Cool. I'm gonna finish up my spell.
Okay. All right, and soon enough you're watching, and it is now Elith and Kelvin's turn.
That was so funny, though. These are real questions I do have. Like, does the flame go out if you held your breath? I mean, no oxygen. Anyway, back to what we're doing. Elith, I would like to have her actually step out of the bubble to, like, look around, and she specifically wants to keep her eye out for any type of humanoid. That's her goal. Humanoid figure in the storm. Is the storm getting any better, by the way, throughout the night?
Make a nature check.
Okay.
Also, remember, when you go out of the bubble, it gets very, very cold.
I know. I got a 12 for nature.
You can't tell.
Okay, that makes sense. What about the humanoid situation?
What do you mean? Like, are there any like humanoids around?
Yeah, I want to keep my eyes strictly peeled.
So either you can each make a perception check with disadvantage, or one of you can make it as a straight roll.
I'm fine with either. I feel like maybe the straight roll might be better, so we can pick one of us. Do you have higher?
Yeah. Probably
Pretty sure I have the
not.
highest perception of the group.
Yeah, but you're not awake.
What's
That
your
is
perception?
Never mind. I only got plus 6
My-
perception.
Plus 6?
My little
Yeah, 6. Sorry, 6.
Oh, mine's plus 6 also. So you're not that special.
But I always
Oh,
get advantage.
my little homunculus Penny is more perceptive than I am.
Hey, smell.
Anyway,
So should I just do it?
So-
I'll just do it. Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I can give you a flash of genius at least.
I got a 10.
Well, it would be 15 with the genius.
Nice.
Okay. So are you sitting inside or outside the bubble?
Right now, outside.
Outside? Okay.
By the way, I like to think that a little illusionary light bulb goes off above somebody's head when I do Flash of Genius.
Nice, nice.
Anyway.
And Calvin, where are you sitting?
I might like pop out of the bubble for a little bit and just be like, Are you cold? Are you alright?
I'm alright. I'm looking for something.
Oh. I can help if you want.
Artie's like she's shivering, like she's cold, but if you want to help, you can. I'm just looking with my eyes.
Also, here, this won't do much, but take one of these rocks, and I do, what is it called? Magical tinkering. I can do a little. It's kind of like the prestidigitation. So it'd be kind of like having a little hand warmer.
That'd be nice. I would accept that. Yes, please.
Yeah, here you
And then
go.
while he does that, thank you. I'm going to show him the bone, like, little statue carving I have of that one demon that I got from the bag of holding when we got it. I'm just going to show it off and be like, oh, look at this. I haven't found a use for it yet, but when I do, it's going to be great. And also the lantern, too. I'm going to put it in the lantern, like...
That's very intricate. Where did you get that?
When we got
As the two of you are talking, Elith, what you feel is this warm, wet feeling at the back of your neck. And Kelwin, the moment you realize that these two ice blue eyes are staring right behind Elith, it's going to go ahead and make a claw attack against her. So, Elith.
Oh, watch out!
This is going to be a 19 to hit.
That sure does hit.
Okay.
I'd like to
And Kelwin, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And Elith, you're going to take...
I got an 18 on the con save.
Okay, so you are managed to fight off the glare, but Elith, you are taking 13 points of damage, 1 point of which being cold. And champions, you watch as, well, the rest of you are asleep, so I mean you don't see anything. So let me go
I'd
ahead.
like to rebuke this when you get the chance.
You can go ahead and take your reaction. Yeah, actually rebuke.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You'll have to wake us up, I suppose.
All right, and let me go ahead and get you a visual here.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna need Kelwin and Elith to roll for initiative.
And this thing, I mean,
Wait.
it's behind me, so I can't see it, right? Like, I can't see
you,
what it
you just felt this slashing pain in your back. Everybody else is currently asleep.
Except for Sora, who'd be meditating. But yeah.
So, Kelwin, if you go ahead and make your initiative roll.
Oh,
please.
initiative.
For the rebuke, I got a damage of 19. By the way, I don't.
It needs to make a dex save, right? What is the your dex save?
16.
16.
Yep.
What did I just roll? A natural 1. So it fails and it's gonna take full damage. 1 moment, please. I'll get this set up.
I hope this is a humanoid. It looks like one.
It's a Yeti.
That's a humanoid. Let me look it up.
What was your damage on that? Hellish
Let me
Rebuke?
look it up.
19?
Is it?
19. Okay. roll some things. And then we can go ahead and get into initiative. Hooray!
Yay.
Yo, I'm reading about this. I don't want to interact. I don't want to interact. Abort. Abort. Abort the mission. Oh my god.
Let's go!
Wake us up.
Yeah.
Top of the
Don't worry,
round,
I got it.
baby.
When we wake up, do we have to roll for initiative, or is it in when we
You'll roll
get
for
woken up?
initiative when you wake up, because technically you have not reacted yet. And your next time you go into the turn order is when you go.
We'll all be prone.
Okay, so we get up and
You're all in the
then
bubble, so
Yeah.
You can't cast spells from inside the bubble, right?
correct.
no.
Zark, I don't know why you rolled initiative, but
Oh, you said roll initiative. Sorry.
not
You're-
you.
you're asleep
You're
still.
asleep.
Not yet.
Really
cool.
That's what it would have
Would have been really great.
Two stars. So
It would've
Ellis,
been
you turn around
great.
and you see this white furred creature that seems to have come out of nowhere. You don't understand like how this happened. It has drool dripping down its these fangs, these large curled lips snarling back at you. And as you meet its eyes, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as it glares into your eyes.
I got a 9.
9. So you are going to take 4d6 of cold damage, and you are now paralyzed.
That is a frosty glare.
That's
That's what I
11
rolled.
points of cold damage.
Holy shit.
So you are now
Holy shnikes,
paralyzed. At the
Batman.
end of each of your turns, you can go ahead and make the saving throw again. And
Wait,
and
what?
it lets out a snarl and a growl and like howls into the air. Kelwin,
Oh.
it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. Well, with my action, I'm going to cast Blur on myself. And I'm going to use my bonus action to command Penny to go wake up Jack. And I'll have my little homunculus go off to wake him up.
So you're waking everybody up.
Yeah. I guess she could bump into multiple people with her movement.
Beautiful.
All right. So everybody else can join in and roll initiative.
Yay!
I have to re-roll, don't I?
Yep.
Aye.
I got a nat 1. Fuck.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey, I'll still take a
Alright.
19. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go!
And I'll shout behind me, "We're under attack, but don't look it in the eyes. It does something weird if you look it directly in the eyes."
All right. Let me see
Good
themselves
tip.
on the turn order.
Fucking internet had
All right,
ruined me.
So you used your action to command your homunculus.
Bonus action to
Okay, so what are you doing for your
bonus
action?
action to command. Action was to cast Blur, so disadvantage on attacks against me.
Okay. And Elith, I need you to make another con save, please.
11.
All right, you are still considered paralyzed.
Wham.
All right. So, Kelvin,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna have something coming against you from the back. That is gonna be a
Oh.
16 to hit.
Okay, does not hit.
All right, so it slashes and it gets armor as you are. Well, it gets a disadvantage because you cast blur, right? But it's a straight roll because they
Right.
snuck up on you. Yeah.
Okay.
So it just gets your armor, and now you turn around and you see that there are two of these creatures, snarling and looking for their next meal as they are hunters.
Okay. Oh, there's more than one.
But do they have to be carnivores?
Of course there is.
That's just kind of like, you know. No, there's a third one
no.
because I said.
This one is going to stay back and it's going to. Well, no, it's not. It's going to go here. As now you guys are like pushed into this alcove. And it is going to auto crit against Ellis, as she is paralyzed. That is going to be.
Oh my god, Ella's just getting shredded.
38 points of slashing damage.
Say that again. Say that once.
38 points.
Alright.
All right.
Are you alive still?
I got 7 HP, y'all. I am looking like
Oh shit.
shredded me. A little bit.
Oh, cool. Good to know. Good to know.
Cool,
So, what the
Oh
hell?
god, what the
Are
fuck
you
is that?
serious? I'm sorry, you guys. I should have stayed in the bubble. Holy shit. I'm so sorry.
All right.
Bubble is safe. We never leave the bubble.
You never leave the bubble. I wish I could do that with you, but
You
I'm
should
paralyzed.
be right. I don't know why he's thrown up there. Hold on. Just find out where this guy is. There he is. Okay. He was on the wrong layer. I'm like, what is he doing? Now you guys hear this loud roar, louder than the other three. And you look up and you see like putting these large paws, primate-like paws, over the cliffside, making more icicles fall. Is the larger of them. He is huge.
Huge.
Now, Sarah and Ember, you know why there were ice cubes that fell.
Ice cubes.
Icicles that fell earlier.
Got
So
it.
Rich.
he.
I just imagine a fucking Yeti with an ice tray.
Oh shit.
I'm fucking dying.
He is going to hold his action and just wait and watch what you guys do. And with that, Sarah, it is your turn. Let me go ahead and.
Okay, finally. Okay,
draw
is the bubble
something here.
gone?
No.
Or are we still in the bubble?
We're still in the
The
bubble.
bubble is right.
Shouldn't
here.
be.
That's what it looks like.
Fine. Can I move here? This isn't too narrow. Or
Yeah, you can move there.
all right, I move out of the bubble, and I'd.
More like a square if you ask me.
I know. I'm trying to like just see what I want to do real quick. Because I thought I was gonna be last because I was 6, and I'm like, so this caught me off guard. I will shoot an electricity arrow, a charged arrow at this red one.
Okay.
So let me roll that. 18.
All right. That is going to hit.
And then that's an additional. What was it? 1d8, right?
1d8.
Okay, let me roll that one. D8. Roll. 8! Nice.
So
Very nice.
13 points of damage on the one marked red. So, all right.
All right. And for my bonus action, I'm not done. Thank you very much. For my bonus action, I'd like to healing word at the 3rd level to Elith.
Okay.
My initiative's not on the tracker. It's right after Sarah.
So 11 points.
All right, Ellis, you get 11 points of healing back. All right, is that your turn there, Sarah?
Yes, it is.
All right, Shada, it is now your turn.
All right, so Shada's going to stand up and make his way over to this one.
Okay. As at
And
this
he's going
point,
to use-
the larger Yeti is going to use this action. I need Elif, you automatically fail. I need Kelwin, Sarah, and Shada all to make a dex. I'm sorry, not a dex, a Constitution saving throw, please.
You got it, boss.
Yeah.
13.
14.
Use Flash of Genius on Shada's to add, and I'll use it for Shada and Sarah to add 5 to each of theirs.
Okay.
Nice. Thank you.
So, Sarah, you still fail.
Fuck you.
Oops.
Oh no!
All right.
All right. So what happens now?
You all are going to take, so Shada and Kelvin are going to take half. Elif and Sarah, you're going to take full.
Wait, I have a question. Since I didn't get a full rest of sleep, my health is normal from when I went to bed, right?
You meditated for 4 hours.
So my health is
You
replenished.
basically had a long rest. So
Also, we traveled for like
alright.
2 days to get here, so
yeah. So
Okay, sorry, my spells back to normal too.
Elif,
Yeah.
you are currently unconscious,
I'm gonna
but
fix
you need
that.
to make a con save, right? Due to your blessing of Orcus.
But
A 3.
3. All right, so you are now unconscious, Elif.
Yep.
Sarah,
Oh.
that's 58 points of cold damage.
50?
58.
58.
58. 5-8.
Yeah.
What did it do?
Hopefully-
What happened
So
to
as
What the dog doing?
Shada ran out, Shada and Calvin, you're gonna take 29, but it let out. It just
Okay.
its jaw opened, and this blast of icy cold air came rushing at all of you.
Damn, I really hope when I'm unconscious they don't take advantage of me.
Wah.
what's
What?
wrong with you?
All right, Shada, now you can take your turn. As
Everything is wrong with
as
him.
soon as you run out, you just get hit with this rush of cold air. What are you doing?
Shadow's gonna use Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
So he's gonna make an attack against the blue one.
Okay.
.28 to hit.
Hits.
28 hit?
Yep, hits.
All right. So it's 9 slashing, and then does an extra D8 to the target it hit. So that's 3 extra, and then it does what is it?
Shut up. It's actually 2d8 on the primary target. 2d8.
Yeah, 2d8.
Yeah.
Let me roll another d8.
Yeah.
And then 2d8 on the red one because it hops over.
Okay, so they both
2d8
get
plus
hit.
your spellcasting ability.
All right, so the first one takes 19 points of damage. The second one takes 4 points of damage, right? Like,
Yeah,
understand that
It'd be
correctly?
Yep.
It'd be 4 points plus your spellcasting ability. You can add your
Plus my
spellcasting ability.
spellcasting? Okay,
Yeah.
then that's plus 6.
It should be like +3 or something, or +4 for your charisma, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, plus 2.
Okay. So
It's a 6
additional
total.
2 to both.
Just on the red one.
Mhm.
The adjustment one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that your turn there, Shada?
If I die because of a Yeti, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. I just want to say that right now.
Let me just
Of all the
double check.
things.
I know, bro.
I'm sorry, Shadow, what was that?
Let me just double check. I think that is because I have a thing that lets me do something if I take the attack action, but that was a spell.
Ew.
Would it count if I had to make an attack as part of the spell?
So
No.
no.
All right.
How?
So that's it.
Okay. Ember.
Hi. Do you see me drawing out like a shape here?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. This shape right there, roughly. I'm gonna drop the dome and I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire, pointing outwards from that. And I'm gonna move myself into it. And I'm going to cast it at, let's see.
I didn't roll for Clover. Oops.
Let's cast that 5th level.
He's a heavy
I
stuff.
think it does
They've
more
been
damage
pretty
as it goes
helpful.
up. Yeah, alright. No, I'll keep my 5th level spell. I'll cast it at 4th level.
Okay.
It's just all, yep.
They all need to make deck saves.
Yeah, yeah, they
So,
do.
Blue, red, green. Okay. So, that is going to be a 16, a 9, and a 3.
Yeah, they all fail.
Okay, so they're all taking full damage. What's the damage?
One sec, let me find it. Where is it? I have too many spells. 25 fire damage.
25
Nice.
points of fire damage. As they all get hit with this blast of flame, you watch as they all begin to like yelp and recoil away and flinch. All right.
Whoever drew that, it also comes down like that way too. And I'm casting it so that my party members can walk through it.
So okay, it's
Okay. So,
Yeah.
It's safe to walk through.
so they take the damage at the end of their turn or at the beginning?
Good question. I should read my spells. Let's see.
When the wall appears,
Ends its turn there.
Okay.
and ends its turn, or enters for the first time.
So as
Yeah, which is
so as is that your turn? Are you done?
yep. That's my turn.
Okay. So this guy is going to grab Elith and go here, dragging her with him.
Oh, how high is that cliff?
Are you
Uh,
serious?
Cliff's about 10, 15 feet. It just grabbed her and boopity boop.
What's next? You gonna start throwing barrels at us?
Ragdoll.
Do do
Yoink.
do 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 do.
I swear to God, if
Banana.
he actually starts throwing snowballs at us, I'm gonna. Ooh, I'm calling
worry.
Nintendo. I'm gonna call
Lemon.
Nintendo. That's what I'm gonna do.
It's a cover. You
Snow
can't. All right. So, and that is going to be his turn as he uses his action to dash about there. He has his quarry. He is out. Zark,
that?
it is
Hello.
your turn.
Oh,
Who's the
sorry. Okay. So let's see here. I'm going to move past my fellow party members to right about here, right next to the red guy. And then first things first. Hang on a second.
No.
Can I do? No, never mind. That wouldn't work. Damn it. Okay. First things first. I'm gonna stab him with my sword.
Okay. That hits. 16 hits.
Okay. for 7. Now he is my favorite foe.
Okay.
And then for my extra attack, I'll shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay.
My hand crossbow. Oh god, what the fuck?
That hits. That just hits.
Yay!
11. All right. 14 just hits. Make sure you're calling out your number.
Okay.
Are these
Is that your
beasts?
turn?
Yeah, that'll be my whole turn.
All right, Jack, it's your turn.
Okay. Would it take me about 10, 15 feet of movement to get up to about here?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I will do that. 10 feet of movement? Is that about right? Or?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that gives me enough movement to run over here after this guy. Put her down! And I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade on this guy.
All right.
Speed of weapon attack. Here we go. Plus 90.
I'm sorry. I'm just in a silly, goofy mood.
Oh, it was a 10 to hit. It was a net 1.
All right, that misses.
Yep.
As it kind of like
Okay.
dodges out of your way and it looks at you and it roars. You get some spittle on your face. Okay. Anything else?
He uses as a meat shield.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay right here within range. Oh, with my other, yeah, I'm gonna take out my whip with my other hand.
Okay. Cohen, it is now your turn. You have blur on you. Oh, did you do a con save for your blur?
Oh, I did not. That was... How much damage did I take? 20 something?
You took, it was 29.
Okay, so 19 should be enough.
Just enough, yeah.
Okay, so I am going to use Thorn Whip on the green guy.
Okay. He needs to make a strength save?
No save on this one. Is it a large
It is a
creature?
large creature, yep.
Okay, so if I successfully hit, then I just automatically pull it 10 feet closer and do the 3d6 of damage. But I got a 10, so I guess that does not.
That misses.
No. You got a nat
Dang
1.
it.
You didn't
You
get
got nat 1.
You didn't get
Okay. In
Go
that
back and, like,
case, I'm going to use my bonus action.
Jack, you do see like this
I'm gonna use my-
amount of snow get flung up in the air as this whip made of thorns and a thorny vine like cracks right next to your feet. All right, go ahead, Kellen. Your turn.
Dang it. Okay, bonus action. I'm going to command Penny. She can do a touch range spell from the list that I know. So I'm going to have her go cast Cure Wounds on Elith.
Okay. So what is
I'll
what is
do-
Penny's movement?
30 feet.
All right, Penny,
Where
you
are
can get right
hippogriffs
there.
at this moment?
They're behind us.
Your hippogriffs are by Clover.
Shit.
So I will go ahead and do that at 3rd level.
Okay. And roll for
So that's
the healing.
14.
Hell, if you wake up with your ankle in the grip of a yeti and you're looking up at the stormy sky, okay. You're no longer unconscious as you get 14 points of healing back.
Woohoo, thank you.
You're welcome.
You said it was 14?
Yep.
Yep.
And with that, Kelvin, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, it is now Elif's turn.
Right. Honestly, I'm just gonna Misty Step myself. All the way behind Ember over here.
All right, so with Misty Step, that's 30 feet. So 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. You can get to here or here.
Works. Let me move.
Okay. You just like wake up and vanish and reappear next to Ember. Okay. Now what?
That's a great question. I'm gonna go ahead.
'Cause that was your bonus action to cast Misty Step.
Oh, really? So I'm done?
You can use your action.
Oh,
You have an
You
action.
got an action.
Perfect. So my action, I'm gonna cast Death Ward.
So it has to be a cantrip if you're going to cast something. Because Misty Step is a spell.
Okay, then just do Eldritch Blast on the, what is it, red? Yeah, the red one right there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for Eldritch Blast.
Woohoo! The first is a 13 and an 11. So
Both miss. They just, you're still woozy from just being knocked unconscious. So your aim is unsteady, just hit the snow behind the Yeti. It turns around, looks, and then looks back at you and just roars.
I am traumatized.
All right.
Good.
Is that your turn?
I traumatized them.
Yep.
Ember.
All right. Ember, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
You got it. 5.
All right, Ember. So you are this Yeti here. It looks at you, and you meet eyes for just a moment, because you can both see each other. And you're going to take some cold damage, and you are now considered paralyzed. So your wall of fire drops.
Why?
Because you are you're paralyzed. So doesn't it? Don't you just lose concentration automatically?
No, it only does that if you lose consciousness. You can still concentrate on something if you're paralyzed.
Really?
Mhm.
Even if you're incapacitated, that's.
You might be physically unable to move.
If your mind's
Paralyzed.
I don't know if I would rule it that way. Hold on, let me find out.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Interesting.
Whatever you decide. It's
Meanwhile,
Not
word
space.
from our sponsors. Found Familiar Coffee. That's good.
That shit.
10% off.
That
So
shit
you
is
lose
blessing.
concentration if you are incapacitated or if you die. So it's one of those two. So when you're paralyzed, you are incapacitated.
Yeah.
All right. The wall of
Petrified
fire
and
is-
paralyzed also makes the character incapacitated and would instantly end concentration.
Yeah. So the wall of fire is down.
Okay.
Ember falls into the snow.
That was keeping us warm.
After
No,
you
buddy.
take the 14 points
take
of
14 damage.
Yep.
Cool.
And it is going to stay there. Zark, I also
Professor
need you to
Ember
make
Fraxton's.
a Constitution save, please.
Not.
By the way, Kelvin, you were considered
fuck.
immune to the gaze, by the way, since you succeeded.
Okay.
Zark, you are also taking 46 points of.
Oh no.
Oh, that's 1d6. Let's roll 3 more. So 13 points of cold damage as this icy glare, and you're also considered paralyzed.
Okay.
And that is its turn. So, yeah.
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 This guy is gonna move here.
Yeah, it's
Jack,
kicking our
I need
ass.
you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, the worst. All right. Da-da-da-da. 7.
7.
What are with all
You
these
also
rolls?
fail.
Are we
Oh,
good?
no.
We're just gonna lose
Hold
on
on, no.
principle.
Pause real quick. Pause.
That's
Do we need a group huddle real quick?
Jack, you
This
are
is-
taking 20 points of cold
20
damage
points?
as the big guy,
oh.
and you meet eyes, and you are also now paralyzed.
My goodness.
That's not an AOE ability, is it?
It
No. So that
It's
is
not
his
looking good,
chilling
boys.
gaze. He has a cold breath, and he has a chilling gaze.
Okay.
Ooh, and that's a
hope you'll have
6 on
spare
his recharge.
character sheets ready.
Who would have thought about it? Okay. With that, it is now Sarah's turn.
Hmm.
Are you guys unconscious?
They're incapacitated. So you just watch as like their bodies freeze up and they fall.
swear
Think
to
of like
God.
the first Harry Potter movie where Hermione gets
I
Neville
didn't watch it.
in the common
Didn't
room.
watch it.
That's basically what's
Didn't watch
happening.
it.
That's sad.
Didn't watch it.
Anyway,
If we all die before episode 69, I'm gonna be so pissed.
That's it, everybody. After
That's
the
a
year,
wrap.
Swear to
We
God.
actually end at 69.
Yeah,
fun
we ended
fact.
at 69. Let's
we
go.
end at 69. All right, what I'm going to do is some good old fashioned. Where is it? 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 Did I get rid of
Where
it?
is it?
I found it. I found it. I'm gonna do a good old fashioned cloud of daggers right here.
Oh. Nice.
And I am going to do it because I'm petty. I'm going to do it at the 4th level.
Ooh. The salt is real.
25.
Well,
all right, and that is Cloud of Daggers. Where are you casting it?
Right here.
Okay. So it's going to get both of those Yetis in it.
Yes.
All right. So they both take 25 points of slashing damage as this Cloud of Daggers appears. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Yes. I would like to. Does that? Can I? Or does that kind of? Is it an action if I give someone a potion in their mouth? Like if I just. Is that an action?
It's a bonus action to apply a healing potion. It's an action if you have to search their pack for it.
I'd like to apply my healing potion to Ember.
Okay.
My potion of healing. So that is
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. So
I appreciate it.
no problem.
I don't
Ooh,
know
I got a
if it's
good
gonna.
one. It's
I don't-
gonna.
It's a
I got
7.
7. So plus 2, 9.
All right.
I don't know if that's gonna do anything against my paralysis, but
Probably not. But I wanted to get rid of it.
That's a lesser restoration kind of thing.
Shada, it is now your turn.
I don't know how to unparalyze people yet. Working on it though.
Alright, so Shada is going to attack the blue one with his sword.
Okay. Which sword?
Dragon Slayer, I guess. I thought
Okay.
Zark had the other one. That's a crit.
A nat
Oh,
20.
nice.
Okay.
Oh, pog.
Nice.
That is going to be.
Right.
This is the blue one.
Yes.
All right. So that is going to be 6 plus 7. That is 13 points of damage. Yep. All right. Go ahead. Shada.
I just realized I was muted. After that, he will move over to like past Kelwin and Zark, and
So it's going to get an opportunity attack against you.
alright.
But it's with disadvantage because it took fire damage. Let's see with the lower. So 2 7s. So that is going to be a
What is it with the 7s?
13 to hit.
That misses.
All right. So as you
And
nimbly
Shada-
dodge out of the way, it swipes at you while gripping its side as like there's now blood pouring through its fingers and misses. Okay, what's next for your turn?
Shadow's gonna make another attack, but this time on the one he's closest to.
Okay.
And that's a 13 this time.
All right, that misses.
All right, and Shadow's gonna use his bonus action to try and shove this thing, if he can. Is it large?
It is a large.
All right. So what's that, like contested athletics or?
It's gonna be its strength. So that is a 22. No, wait, nope. A 19.
So just strength check.
Yep.
All right. Oof. Okay, 22.
Do you push it away? How far?
I wanted to push it to the ground, possible.
So it is prone. Don't you have a tripping attack? Something like that?
Yeah, but I'm also a, you know, that's I also have
Superiority
like
dice.
yeah,
Alright.
I use superiority dice for that, but I also have a shield master now. So
All right.
So
and yeah, I'm gonna use action surge,
Okay.
and I'm attacking that thing again.
All right. With advantage because it's prone.
Okay. It's a 23 to hit.
Hits. 12 points of slashing damage. It is dead.
Nice.
And then
Ah, that's hot.
that'll run back over here.
That's hot.
I think he could do that within one turn. Yeah.
Yep.
And then he is going to make a what is it? A menacing attack. Just an attack, but he's gonna try to make it menacing.
Okay.
That's only if it hits, though.
He's attacking menacingly.
Menacingly.
So that's 21 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
And menacing attack needs to make a wisdom saving throw, and I add the die, so that's a D8.
Okay, so
Right,
that
plus 3
is
damage.
that is a 4. So
Wait,
it's scared of you.
Yep, it is
All
frightened of me,
right.
and it took an extra 3 damage on top of that.
Yep.
So that's 14 damage. Yeah.
It is now Clover's turn. Clover's gonna step right here. Her eyes gonna go all black, and she's gonna
Please don't scream.
finger gun at the big one on the cliff, and she's gonna go pew pew, and she's gonna cast lightning bolt at the 6th level.
Please tell me she made that noise.
She did. She went pew pew because she learned it from you, and you're her friend. So
Yay!
it's gonna take 11d6 points of lightning
I'm
damage.
so happy.
So it is gonna take 33 points of lightning damage
Holy
as this
shit.
lightning bolt hits it right in the back. But now it's like looking down at you guys, so I don't know how great that is.
Oof.
Okay, and that is she as like looks down, she's like, oh dear. Guys? And that's her turn. Yeah.
Oh shit, that one's dead. Oh shit, he dead.
Ember, at the end of your turn, you get to make a
Concept?
saving throw.
Hold on, dude.
5.
Still
Oh my God.
paralyzed.
Yay.
Hooray! Yeah,
Hey.
the Yeti is gonna auto crit against you with his claw attack. I don't even know why I rolled.
Okay,
Cool.
go.
That is gonna be 2d6 plus 4. That's gonna be 18 points of slashing damage. Plus
Yep.
1d6 cold. 8 more points of cold damage. All right, that is
Okay.
its turn.
18 plus, okay, plus 8. Okay, cool, gotcha.
It's gonna like kind of leap on all fours and like beat on its chest. You know, it's gonna
How
start taking you
stereotypical.
1, 2, 3. It's gonna drag you half of its. All right.
Ooh.
Zark, you need to make a con save at the end of your turn. So go ahead.
Eh. At the end of my turn?
Yep. So you don't get to take your turn. Is why it's worded like that.
Oh. Could have just said just take a con save, but okay. 14.
All right, you managed to fight off the ice glare, and You are prone, and that's your turn.
Okay.
Jack,
Cool.
you also get to make a con save.
Here it comes. 14 this time.
All right, so you are also prone, and you manage to fight off the paralysis. And
Ooh,
you
am I
wake
still
up
in
to
the thing's grip though?
what?
Is it still like holding me, or
Yeah,
am I awake, or
it's
is it
grabbing you by
dropping as I wake up?
the ankle, and it's now dragging you since Ellis got away.
Okay, so I'm restrained or something like that, right? Or
You're just
We
Is that
have,
what it
we
is?
have to help
grappled,
Jack.
but it's
They're
just
gonna take
dragging
advantage
you.
of him.
It doesn't have to be
Okay.
like grappled. It just dragged you, and it took half of its movement for dragging you. Does that make sense? It doesn't have like a firm
yeah, I
grip on
got
you.
you.
Nobody
gotcha.
can drag me down.
All right,
Okay.
Kelvin,
Nobody.
it's
Okay.
your turn.
So I am going to cast Fairy Fire on the big guy.
It needs to make a what save?
That is a
There's
dexterity.
a natural 20. It wins.
Oh, okay. Okay. And I'm gonna have Penny with my bonus action go and use Shocking Touch on this one.
All right, go and roll to attack.
Or Shocking Grasp.
You knew what you
Shocking
meant.
grasp.
Firmly grasp it.
That's gonna hit. You can roll damage.
So it's 17,
Hey.
38.
14.
Ooh, he's looking hurt.
88.
It's not looking
Alright.
good.
Elif, it is now your turn if Kelvin is done.
Go, Ellis. Go.
I am.
All right, Elif, what are you gonna do?
Hello.
Hi.
Who's next?
Hello.
I would like to get on my broom, as my action,
Okay.
and then go up. I don't know. I don't want to be near to the Yeti, but I want to go up like 30 feet, as high up as I can go, and then
Okay.
I just want to cast Blight on the big Yeti on top.
Okay, it is a what save?
It's a con 16.
Ooh, let's see if it gets it. Ooh, that is a 20, so it's gonna take half damage, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Blight does a lot of damage. I don't know if you guys knew this, but it does
And
so much
That's a
damage.
lot of damage.
Wait, you
It's,
said what did it
30. I got
That's
a
gonna be
30 for damage.
15 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
All right. That is its turn. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my.
All right, it is now this guy's turn, who's currently frightened of Shada. He is going to attack with disadvantage at Kelvin. That is going to be a 17.
Oh,
Actually, take
actually,
16
I-
point of damage before he attacks him.
That's right, because of daggers.
I did sacrifice my blur to do Fairy
Well,
Fire because that's
He's
also
currently
concentration.
frightened anyway, so he's that's why it's with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
But it is going to die because of Cloud of Daggers before it gets to make the attack anyway. So they
You're
both
welcome.
drop.
Okay.
All right.
Sweet.
All right. I need Sarah, Ember. Well, Ember automatically fails because he is paralyzed. What was it, a con save? No, I mean you're incapacitated. You don't get to make any saves. Everybody to make, except for Elif and Jack, to make a con save, please. I'm gonna make one for Clover. Ooh, that's a. Clover has a good
Fuck
con.
me. I would like to use Bardic Inspiration on myself. Can I do that?
Yes.
What give me a high number? 16.
All
Fuck.
right.
I will add +5 to Zark and Stara. I think that might be all of my
Wait, mine's
flash
13,
genius.
18. Yeah, 18 makes it, no? Because 17 didn't?
18
Or is-
does make it. That's the minimum you need. So because of the flash of inspiration, both Zark and Sarah are gonna take half damage. So everybody but Ember is gonna take half damage. Let's see what that is.
Shit. I should have healed myself.
Yep, got that recharge. So that's 51 points of cold damage. Zark, you're taking 25.
Oh, never mind. I'm good.
Everybody's taking 25. Ember's taking 51, and that will end its turn.
That's not enough to. That's not enough to kill you, is it, Ember?
Oh no, I'm still up.
Okay.
And it's gonna make its recharge roll. Oof. Okay, it doesn't get it. Sarah, that is your turn now.
Okay. 7, I failed.
You're unconscious? Okay, that's a fail.
Yep.
Shada, you just took 25 points of cold damage. It is now your turn.
Alright, Shadow's going to.
Oh, Clover took full damage too. I forgot to say that.
Alright. How far away would it be from me?
So you have 5, 10, 20, 30. That is 40, 50 to get up to it. So with your feline agility, you can get up there.
It's not exactly why I wanted to know the distance.
So
But
if you're looking just for, I'm not going to do the Pythagorean to find distance away from you, but we'll say 40 feet.
40
But
feet.
it's 60 feet to move up there, 40 feet distance away.
You know what? Yeah, Shadow will get up there. So how far do I need to get up? How far could I get up? That's
You can get up to him with your feline agility.
So like right here, or
Yep.
all right. And he's not large, is he? He's bigger, right?
He is huge.
Okay. So
Huge.
yeah, Shadow's just going to make some attacks against him.
Okay.
All right.
The both hit. 19 and 22 hit. That's 14 points of damage. All right.
All right. Okay, yeah. And then for bonus action, he'll use a second wind.
Okay.
Right.
Is that your turn? As you gain 16 hit points?
Yes.
Okay. Clover is going to pew pew again and gonna cast lightning bolt. He fails the dex save, so that's 10d6 as she's casting it at fourth level now. Oh, fifth level now. He's gonna take 64 points of lightning damage because Clover is. Oh wait, that's 10d10. Oops.
Ooh.
Sad.
Oh
That's
man,
still
that was
45
cool.
points of lightning damage. That's so
Still
much.
really good.
That's still so much.
Pretty decent.
Way to go,
Ember.
Clover. Those are all pretty
Why
good
don't you
rolls.
just take away some from the other one, like the 1, 2, and the 5?
Because you can't roll 10s on a d6.
I guess.
Ember. Unsafe. You are now back up. No longer paralyzed.
Oh.
But you are prone. All right, moving
Yep.
on. This guy's gonna keep moving with Jack.
They're taking the boy.
Uh,
And then he's going to make another attack against Jack with advantage. This time, that's going to hit with a 22.
Can I use my reaction to uncanny dodge this one since I'm awake?
Yeah.
Okay, 22. Yeah, 22 will hit.
Yeah, so that's going to be 7 points of damage total. As you kind of like dodge
Okay.
all the way and just like clips your side.
Yeah.
You're like rolling while your ankle is being held, so you're like just side rolling. So.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And that is its turn. Zark, you are currently prone, and it's your turn. And Jack,
right.
you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to stand up.
The hero rises.
Hey, okay. And that counts as my action, right?
That counts as half your movement.
I'll have my movement.
I know it's been a
well then-
whole week since last time, but you know.
I know, right?
You only went unconscious like 5 times in last week's fight, so it's fine.
Okay. That tracks.
We would have done more, but you know, it didn't seem right.
So let's see. How high up is this cliff?
10 each ledge.
Okay. So
That's 30 right there.
yeah, and I only got shit. I can't even. I can walk to the cliffside, and that's all I can do.
You do have a crossbow.
I do. Oh yes, I do. Okay. Yeah, I'll shoot this guy up here.
Okay. The 15
15?
just hits.
Whew. All right.
You rolled a 4. That sucks.
Ooh, 14.
All right, he's looking hurt.
And now he's favored.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep, that'll do it.
Jack, you're currently prone, and it is your turn with Kelvin on deck.
Okay, I'd like to use my movement to stand up and get out of this thing's grasp.
All right, so
if
you
I
like
may.
shake off his hand, and now you're standing up.
Yeah.
Now what? What are you doing?
Okay, now what? Now what is I'm gonna use my bonus action to use steady aim, and I'm gonna attack this sumbitch
Okay.
Oh shit, somebody's angry.
with advantage. All right,
He's having one of those moments.
I'm having one of those moments. Natural 20.
That's a natural 20.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your damage.
So, okay, this is Green Flame Blade. It's.
I'm gonna save you a whole lot of time by just saying he's dead.
Yeah. Oh, please. Please. It's 30 points of damage.
He's like
plus
double
another
dead.
25. So it's 55 points of damage on this
He's
guy.
triple dead.
Yeah. Just a quick flaming stab
like-
through the heart. There's a little green flash inside his chest.
So what happens is
Wow.
like he's like trotting along in the snow and like trying to run off with you. All of a sudden he feels like you slip out of his hand.
Yeah.
He turns around and just sees green in his eyes, and then just nothing. He just falls over, a smoldering mess in the snow, sizzling as his carcass is now being burnt, but also put out by the snow and the storm. All right.
Should have ordered
I
it.
think he took. Yeah, I think he took the wrong person.
Okay,
is
so
that
that's my
your turn?
turn. That's all I got. Yeah,
All right,
movement, bonus action, and actions.
Kellen, it is your turn.
All right, since he's down, I am going to focus on the big guy. I'm going to use my lightning launcher, my
Okay.
special attack thingy.
Hopefully it hits this time.
16.
That hits.
Sweet. So when it hits, I can add an extra d6 of damage to that.
Ooh, okay.
So one more damage, so it does 11. And I'll use my second attack to do that again for an 18.
That also hits.
but I can only add the extra lightning damage once, so it's just 11.
All right. Kelvin, how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I'm just, I just start, going off on these guys, like, like you interrupt, a lovely night in the cold and almost run off with some of our friends, and that is not okay. As I'm just like blasting it with these lightning bolts from my gauntlets.
Okay. Wow. As the abominable Yeti falls, you all hear in the cold winter storm air. And Elif, as you look over in the distance, just for a moment, you see a woman standing with just a silk dress on,
Fuck.
blue hair blowing in the wind, and as another burst of snow flurries blows past, obscuring your vision from her for just a moment, she vanishes. And that is where we're going to end the session for the night.
Bitch, was that her?
Wow, she's so fake. She is so fake.
Oh, wow.
Now hold on.
In the
right.
next session, will Sarah still be unconscious? Yes.
Oh.
Let's not say anything bad about her yet.
So everyone, that is where we're going to end our session for this evening. I would like to thank all of our role players for joining us. First and foremost, we have Elif Visago, our Tiefling Warlock.
Woohoo, we didn't die. W.
Amber Alfraxius, our Fire Ganassi Wizard.
Hi.
Sarah Rast, our Elven Bard.
Bye.
Shada Copperstone, our Tabaxi Fighter and Warlock.
I had personal beef with the Red Yeti.
Now he's ground beef.
Kelwin, our Elven Artificer.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Midnight Jack, our half-elven rogue and warlock.
Ground beef with some big Yeti spaghetti.
And Zarg Nacella, our human ranger.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
So everybody, once again, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you all next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at twitch.tv/prestigegc. Come join our adventure then. Until then, everybody. Oh, and it's Session 69, everyone.
Woo!
Session 69.
We might not put that on YouTube.
By a drinking D&D stream on Wednesday. It's the same campaign, but we're
Yes.
drinking.
So,
Hey, happy
yeah.
birthday, Sarah. Happy birthday, Sarah.
Happy birthday, Sarah. have a
Happy
great rest of your night,
birthday.
everyone. Until next week. Bye.
Bye. Bye now.